More to tell you more ways than your moderators. Okay, close that. That's nice. That's nice. Yes. I know about moderators, YouTube. You don't need to tell me about moderators. I have the moderators. What is going on, Mr. Moderator? Christopher. Buck native, you crazy bastard. Kangaroos. Keep your squirrels under control, goddammit. Tell them to stop chewing on my damn wires. Leave my nuts alone. Don't mind the lack of flaggage. That's a little different setup. I am working on a little something special for you freaks for the Turkey Day week. All right, so maybe we'll get back to normal again. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I kind of like the open air. That Scrapula's fucking sneaking in. Scrappy doo. Ah, shit. There he is, oh Scrapulous. What the hell's going on? What are you fucking freaks smoking this week? That's my question. I don't know what the hell this is, but it's fucking delicious. I can tell you that much right now. Delicious. Speaking of delicious, is I have a special treat for the show today. Not only are we going to have some Thanksgiving music, Thankskilling music, we are going to have a brand new pile of dog shit song. A new Bigfoot song at that. Yeah, it's based on a real story. 100% true. 100% true. Just like Santa Claus is real. Yeah, 100% true.
What are you, a goddamn Nazi or something? Is that elf yours?
Yeah, that elf is definitely mine. That elf is definitely mine. Hell of a week. Hell of a week. Some good fucking news. Some crazy news. Shit. I do have a special roach clip this week, in case you're wondering. This festive holiday zombie finger green glittery acrylic demon dick of sorts. It's a zombie finger. It will be available for sale, and it will be stage used. That's right, Human Filth. I'm going to use this roach clip on the show. And then one lucky son of a bitch that needs a new roach clip can just buy the fucking thing. I'll make sure it's nice and clean when I send it to you. I'll tongue clean it. Dirty motherfucking Dave, what is going on, brother? Gonna be one hell of a show today, I'm telling you. Tonight, after the show, stick around, all right? Stick the fuck around, like VD. Just stick around, all right? The brand new full-length episode of Mega Park will be debuting at 8:30 Eastern time. So, like, I'll wrap up, like, maybe 10 minutes before the premiere or something, because I need to go take a shit, most likely, and take a mental dump. But, yeah, it is going to be one hell of a banger. Couple months worth of slave whip cracking. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. Got an all-star lineup. No spoilers. Not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna say it's not just politics. All right, we're going full on, busted into the broadcast zone. Okay, and we're celebrating Halloween in Mega Park with some special appearances from some people. We'll just say, all right. You're gonna see some celebrities. You're gonna see some rock stars. You might see some wrestlers. You might see some roaches. You might even see an asshole or two. All right, and I don't mean me. You got enough of me for the next freaking like 4 fucking hours to deal with. So, yeah. Speaking of like 4 hours, You can thank the Joker for this goddamn idea. All right, thank you, Joker, you crazy son of a bitch. He suggested a double feature drive-in movie style double feature, which I'm working on right now. It's gonna take an entire day just to render to compact the goddamn fucking movies into the shit that I've done. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be ridiculously long. I'm talking like as long as one of my shows, okay? Because we are gonna be watching, if all goes as planned, the Terminator 2 Leftovers Day, and then there'll be a little intermission at the Humongous Drive-In, and then we're gonna have a special feature of my ninja. That's right, Human Field. What else you get to do other than sit around with me for like 4 fucking hours watching stupid movies that I made? But until then, you can be satisfied with the brand new episode of Mega Park. It's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. Rhino Destructor, what is going on, my man? Everybody check out Rhino. He's been playing, I think he was playing The Walking Dead last I knew. Beating the hell out of some zombies. Fucking pumped. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. The countdown to Thankskilling. There's still no word from Obama. He may be willing to run as vice president with turkey surprise, but evidently the presidential pardon is I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. I know turkey surprise has still been making some calls, but we'll see. We'll see. It could be bad. It could be bad. I don't know. Could be just another fucking day in paradise here in Antarctica, you know? Yeah, the old drive-in theaters are pretty sweet, Kangaroos. Unless your squirrels are there. Yeah, and then all you hear is just freaking... Just fucking chirping and fucking chattering. Gotta give a humongous thank you. I'll do it a little later too, but a humongous thank you to all you freaks who have been stepping the fuck up, watching the shit out of my channel. Joker especially, he deserves the biggest shout out. He's the one that reports back, you know, not only as a local Michigani fungal freak shit show reporter, he's on the scene, he's keeping it unclean. He is the Joker, but no, he literally dumped like 20 fucking hours of watch time on hours, like just straight up, I just left it playing. I've been going to the quest to 3,000 hours to unlock super chats and all that happy horse shit. And in one fucking day, thanks to you freaks, it went up 100 fucking hours. And the day before, it was like 80 something hours. And the day before, it was like 40 or 50. It's getting up there. We're under 400 now that we need to get. And that's post-dated a few days back because it's trying to catch up and calculate. So, humongous thank you to all you freaks. Couldn't do it without you. It's just one of those things. I set a goal. I want to be able to achieve it, you know? It's freaking Eddie, you crazy bastard. What the hell are you doing? Christopher, last I knew, that last major leak that I took, I was like pissing down there like trying to cut crabs. You know, like I don't want crabs. I don't need crabs. I've already got gonorrhea, herpelitis, and AIDS. I don't need crabs crawling around. So like I'm out there like trying to cut them like they were turds in a toilet. You know what I mean? Freaking, you got to do what you can. You got to at least attempt to help Mother Nature here and there. You know, for all the raping and killing that I do of nature, every now and then I have to help nature out. You know, it's an ebb and flow of sorts. It's like eating and shitting and drinking and pissing. One is good, one is even better. And you can, technically, you could just keep eating your shit, and drinking your piss, and eating your shit, and drinking your piss, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Yeah, I consider myself a hero of the environment because I drink Fukushima energy drinks daily. You know, I am single-handedly helping to clean up the Fukushima nuclear radioactive disaster. You know, one bottle at a time, I'm helping them out, you know. In reality, I'm probably just juicing myself up for a big kaiju fight of some sort, you know. Goddamn Sharknado's gonna blow into town or something in the middle of a Gwell-O show, and next thing I know, I'm out there battling with Cankerous and Psycho, beating the fuck out of a giant-ass fucking goddamn freaking megalofons. Son of a bitch, he haunts my dreams. Alright, he haunts my fucking dreams. Speaking of which, gotta give a humongous shout out to Psycho Destructo. Ended up running into Psycho Destructo and Queen Elizabeth and a whole bunch of fucking freaks. Trevor was there. There was it was wild. We went to see Guar, and we went as Lonnie, which, speaking of which, I'm an idiot. All right, give me 1 minute, human filth. You know what? I'm going to play a new song. Shut this off. I'm going to play a new song while I go get what I meant to bring up here, because thanks to the moderator, we do have a couple more to get out to you freaks. Shit, I didn't even put that goddamn song in there, did I? I'll have to put that in there, freaking, like an idiot. Completely unprepared. So yeah, you know what? We're not playing. We'll play an appropriate Thanksgiving song. All right, I'll be right back.
As Thanksgiving time drew near that year, everything became clear. We moved from the living room into the kitchen. It was there he would stay until that fateful day. We're having horse for Thanksgiving, a meal that couldn't run away. He was blind in both eyes, he never realized that he was harmed today. Oh, Lord, up there in heaven, this man with no name. I hope on this day we can eat this feast without shame. The horse was old and couldn't be sold, so today we are thankful for the meal on man. We're having horse for Thanksgiving, a meal that couldn't run away. He was blind in both eyes, he never realized that he was our meal today. Oh Lord, up there in heaven, this man with no name. I hope on this day.
Fuck you, Lonnie.
Without shame.
Where's your sign?
The horse was old and couldn't be sold, so today we are thankful for this meal. Oh man, we're having horse for Thanksgiving, a meal that couldn't run away. He was blind in both eyes, he never realized.
Somebody send this to Lonnie.
He never saw it coming because he was blinder than a bat. He spent all his time on the couch farting and shitting. Meanwhile, I want to watch Jerry Springer. Get the hell off my couch. It ain't my fault I can't feed my family. Scrap prices are low. This Thanksgiving we will feast like the kings of scrap metal. Pass me another ride. This horse is delicious. Thank you, Chivas. We're having horse for Thanksgiving. A meal that couldn't.
Lonnie.
He was blind in both eyes. He never realized.
Fat
he
bastard.
was our meal today.
Yes, Drunk Zombie, what's going on, brother? Yes, big shout out to the moderator. He actually printed out the face of the fat bastard himself, Lonnie Amadoumadum and Robin Brighton-Dola. And luckily for us, we did not get attacked by the Norwegian whaling fleets. We fended them off with some fucking heavy metal.
I wake up every morning with something to say. Something I need to say to Lonnie every day. Fuck you, Lonnie. Fuck you, Lonnie. Did I mention fuck you, Lonnie? You're a whale of a man and you're a beast on the shore. I'll festering pile of lore and trail blood and gore. You're blocking my view when I wish to say no more. Fuck you, Lonnie. Fuck you, Lonnie. We say it with love, we say it with respect. We say it every day. Did I mention fuck you, Lonnie? Fuck you, Lonnie. Today is the day we rid the beast in your mouth in bubbles form. And with enough dynamite, we can get back to the norm. 20 crates should do the job and blow the hell out of the factory bomb. Fuck you, Lonnie. Fuck you, Lonnie. Did I mention fuck you, Lonnie? Fuck you, Lonnie. Gonna blow your ass up today with a great blue Lonnie's asshole blew out and people can you scream and shout. They didn't use enough dynamite to blast Lonnie into space. Assholes were raining down at a deadly pace. Guts, gore, maggots, blood, and more was falling like rain on the day. Trick rubber smash cars as people were showered with product decay. It was on that day they all joined together to say, fuck you, Lonnie. Fuck you, Lonnie. We say it with love, we say it with respect. We say it every day. Fuck you, Lonnie. Fuck you, Lonnie. Fuck you, Lonnie. And back to the ground and grind and delay.
We love you, Lonnie, you big fat bastard. Oh, shit. I wish I could have seen the look on his fucking face when I sent him those pictures. Hanging out with Trevor and Elizabeth and Psycho Destructo and everybody. I wish I could have seen his fat face. He can't fit his face into the phone. He's got to go like, got to have his wife go like halfway down the beach to squeeze him. Oh, Lonnie. Before I even get into anything, I have to do some happy birthdays because there were some birthdays that were this past week. Got a few coming up. So everybody give a humongous belated birthday. Even though technically it is this week of birthdays. Give a birthday shout out to Scrapulous, you dirty dog, the metal madman himself. He's a hell of a lot more than just a mod here on the show. Scrappy, we love you. Speaking of which, there's something that the mods can do something. I don't know what the YouTube is telling me some shit. I ignored them, so Gonna do some looking into it. Gonna give a monstrous, humongous happy birthday to Howard Fraley. That's right, you may recognize the last name because he happens to be the older brother of Black Man. That's right, Howard is cool as hell. I've never met Howard, but I would be honored to meet him one day. Black Man he's like my brother from another mother that just happened to have a little bit of soul. He's a hell of a good shit. Just like his little brother, Black Man. Check out Chris Fraley and ChrisFraleyPresents.com here on YouTube. Chris Fraley Presents. He's over the Comedy Police. He's a funny motherfucker. He's a funny fucker. So if you want to see more of Chris, at least his head pasted on Michael Dudikoff, you're gonna have to check out My Ninja, the meme that became a movie. Oh shit! Still available on DVD, by the way. Which Eddie, I got something special fucking set up for you anytime you're ready. I got the pretty badass bundle. Got some crazy stickers, some new keychains, limited edition stuff. Getting ready to go up on the Ko-Fi. But I also got to give a big birthday shout out in Valhalla to Zach Simpson. We miss you, buddy. Zach recently passed away. He was an OG fungal freak. Hell of a good shit. Love that fucking guy. Gonna miss him. The Zach attack, as we like to. Sharpie Maximus and I always used to joke around about Zach having the Zach attack, because when he would get wound up about something, he'd go, it's like a Zach attack, and it's fucking hilarious. He was relentless. He was awesome. I miss that goddamn guy. We're lucky to have him as long as we did. Also, gonna give a shout out to my buddy Ben Wells from Blackstone Cherry. Ben, I hope you and the fucking pooches and the lovely wife and family are having a kick-ass birthday. Now keep in mind, we're gonna have to edit out every one of these birthdays in the re-release of this, because Steven fucking Seagal is gonna attempt to snatch all these motherfucker birthdays. So we gotta do a little post-editing, and if I don't do it and he does snatch your motherfucker birthday, it ain't my fault. All right? Just because I broadcast it to the world of YouTube does not mean that I have that many followers that would tell Steven Seagal, but he has been watching me. I'm just saying. I know he has, because he's been banging on the Shit Shack door not too long ago. I need some better security around here, all right? I'm just saying. What is going on, Octavia? Every time I see your name, I think of the octopus from the Goonies, and I just think of Corey Feldman singing characters, and that poor octopus is like, it just blows the fuck apart. And then Charlie Sheen comes out of it all high on cocaine telling stories, but that's just how my brain works, unfortunately. Someday, science will study my brain. They won't find out very much, because I'm pretty sure I smoked it fucking right pickled by now. But if you have not seen my rendition, my animation, my animemes, as I like to call them, even though these aren't animemes, they're more of an animation, of Corey Feldman in a lost scene from the Goonies, be sure to check it out. It is worth checking out. Speaking of which, I will be debuting my latest idiotic creation, which is part 2 in a series that's just getting better as it goes, in my opinion, because it looks a little better. Just a little better. Jared Ferguson, what is going on, my man? You know, I got your news just in time, Turd. He sent me some news on Instagram, and I was like, holy fuck balls. Turd, you snug it in right under the nose. The nose that knows. There is no end. Oh, I believe that you did have it on VHS, because I know multiple people that had that version of it, or they had seen it on TV. And believe it or not, I had Ace Ventura that is completely different than the ones they show on TV and some of the DVDs. It was like the first cut of Ace Ventura, and it's the most ridiculous freaking cut of it. I have another one on DVD that's the same one, but I have a couple other ones that I've gotten that were like the TV version of it, and it was fucking weird. Let me know in the comments if it drives you insane when you watch a movie that you've seen the director's cut that's better and you don't see those key scenes in that movie. Because to me, it's artistic assassination in some cases. That's why I make really bad movies, and I make them as bad as I want to make them, and nobody edits my shit. If I'm making something horrible, it's going to be horrible because I made it horrible, all right? Nobody else is going to fuck up my shit. That's why Corey Feldman doesn't have anything to do with any of my music. I don't want any freaking cheepy, clang, 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 freaking whoop-de-woos and hoop-de-hoos in there. Yeah, exactly, Octavia. You're like, where's the fucking octopus? What's Moderator saying here? Oh, God, do I want to know? Matt is on the ball, as always. Ain't that freaking... Yeah, you guys are getting old, but yeah, you're still doing good. You're still doing good. If I had a birthday song, I'd fucking play it. But I do have I have something really stupid. I was gonna send it to E-Rock, and I was gonna ask him if he gave a fuck if I played it on the show. When I was talking with Roxy last week, she was talking about the toys for the toy turn top drive that Jim and them does, and I wrote a song, and I fed it to my stupid robots, and it's pretty goddamn good. And I was like, I didn't want to, like, play it if it's, gonna be there we go. Todd's turn. There we go. I'm fucking stoned already. I'm already freaking high. But yeah, it's actually a pretty cool song. Yeah. I write all this AI shit. I let the robots perform it and make the music, but I'll do all the lyrics. Because, it's more human that way. It's got a little more freaking soul to it. That way, when those robots come and try to defile you and destroy the planet, they'll do it with a little more heart. It'd be like your grandma coming and ripping your face off and being like, oh, honey, don't worry, I'll make you some cookies. After I feed you your testicles, grandpa comes in and just rips your junk off. I'm just saying. So, yeah, I'll have to put it on. It's a jingle. I'll give it that much. It's not my style, but it definitely works. Yeah, unfortunately, Octavia, I have a horrible gift of writing really fucking bad songs. As soon as I start doing it and I realized what I was doing, I was like, oh no, because it's trouble. But yeah, I'll play that real quick before we get into the fucking show. And if you guys don't know, Jim and them, they do a toy drive and they donate it all to the local fire station that does this big, huge toy drive for the kids in Vegas. And, I hate Santa Claus. I'll tell you why after, but I hate Santa. I know the truth about him. I know what's going on out there. So I'd rather support people that do this kind of stuff as opposed to that slave driving weirdo up there. He's like the Jeffrey Epstein of the North Pole. I'm just saying. So, enjoy the jingle.
Well, here we are again, It's almost spelled mess. And that means it's time for the Tots Turn Toy Drive. It's time to give your money to Jim and them. The kids need toys, and thanks to you and the boys, their Christmas wishes will come true. Oh, yeah, it's that special time of year again. It's time to give your money to Jim and them for the Tots Turn Toy Drive. Filth pigs, do the right thing this year. Don't buy the next round of beer. Put the wormwood order on hold and just do what you're told and give to the Tots Turn Toy Drive. Let's make this the best Christmas these kids have ever had. Oh! It's only once a year that felt mess comes. So get out your wallets, you filth pigs and bums. Give Jim and them your money so they can buy toys. It'll put smiles on the faces of so many sad girls and boys. Don't send us your money. No, toys equal no mas. You see, here's the thing that most people don't know. Filth pigs like you have helped these guys raise more money than Corey Feldman got paid to dance on Dancing with the Stars. We can't do it without you. So get out your wallets and fork out some holiday blessings. Donate to the Tots Turn Toy Drive. A Filthness without toys is like a show without the boys. We're not asking for a lot, just a toy for the tot. Something to put under the tree for a future goodie. Help us spread the Feldmas joy and buy a kid a toy. It's only once a year that Feldmas comes. So get out your wallets, you filth pigs and bums. Give Jim and them your money so they can buy toys. It'll put smiles on the faces of so many sad girls and boys. Don't send us your money. No, toys equal no mas. Mappy Feldmas to the wolf pack and the filth pigs from Jim and
Oop. What did I do? Did I pause it? Yeah.
them.
My man Johnny on the way.
To the 2025 Tots Turn Toy Drive. Hey!
Hey, there you go, you fucking freaks. Go check out Jim and them. I saw the ICP thing with Violent J and I about lost my shit. That is so hilarious. I love the fact Violent J is promoting this for you guys. That is so fucking cool. Hell yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, I'll DM the freaking DM me the song. It'll help turn some heads, get some eyes on that shit. That is awesome. Like seriously, I had a run-in with old fucking crappy Chris Kringle a long time ago. I usually wait to tell this story until our Christmas time, but you know, I've had my run-ins with him. I actually wrote a whole blog about it one day. It's in one of my it's actually right there on the floor. I'm not digging it out though. It's too far back behind the freaking shit. But essentially, there's some shit going on up there in the North Pole that makes West Virginia and Epstein Island combined look like a fucking cakewalk, all right? Let's just put it that way. It's some weird, freaky shit going on up there. And that fat bastard, that dual personality, freaking, Santa, Krampus, they're one and the same. They are one and the same. That's all I can say. He doesn't just go out there and give the naughty boys and girls their coal. No. His alter ego goes out there, beats them with birch sticks, puts them in a cage, brings them back to be slaves in his goddamn sweatshop where he makes toys and evades taxes. And he's on the run from someone, from something. I'm not going to reveal everything, but I know what I know. That fat bastard has come around here screaming and hollering outside my shit shack multiple years. He's worse than Steven Seagal. I've had enough with him. This year, I might just have to go to the North Pole myself and fucking teach him a lesson. Scrapulous, I might need a power fist. So, but anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Ever since I saw him on Chris Hansen getting busted, which if you haven't seen that yet, be sure to check out. Check out my animation of Santa Claus meeting Chris Hansen. You might get a kick out of it. Ever since I saw that, you know, I knew he was a real creeper. He's the real deal. Santa is a diddler, man. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. I mean, think about this. The fucking guy, he comes in, watches your kids all the time. He's always watching. He watches when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He watches you on the toilet. So Jesus fuck, hold that piss for Christ's sake. Santa the diddler. He not that diddle their kids. I'm just saying, he's a fucking freak. He's a fucking freak. Why do you think he wants you to sit on his lap? Oh, you know, fucking creepy son of a bitch. He's like that creepy uncle from the North Pole. Oh, no, Chris. That's not why I watch the children. I watch them to make sure they're naughty or nice. It's not like that. Bullshit, you old bastard. Anyways, Jesus fucking. Getting one last birthday shout out. Steven Seagal, do not snatch the motherfucker birthday of Stephanie Brotherton, one of my old friends. Leave her alone, for Christ's sakes. Leave her alone. Sir, have a seat. I'm Chris Hansen. I wish I could have afforded Chris Hansen to do the voice work for that. Oh, that would have been so fucking hilarious. Anybody know Chris Hansen in a way that's not because he asked you to take a seat? The best part is right after I did that video, Buff Pro, Cinnamon Toast Cannon Buff Pro actually had Chris Hansen on their fucking show. And I couldn't believe it. I messaged Buff and I was like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Chris Hansen is on, sitting there with you guys, like watching Predator Watch or whatever his new show is. God damn. What a year last year was. This year too. Oh, fuck. Last week, there was some crazy ass news. So I do have a couple of retractions I gotta get to later in the fucking show. A couple of big things. As you all know, I spend more time rounding up the news than you probably spend on the toilet every week. That's just what I do. Since I have been trapped here on this stinking mudball planet, finally thawed out. Oh shit, that's a roach joint. I don't want to smoke that one yet. That's the Black Death. That is the Black Death. Anyways, I have been sifting it. I have been rounding it up. I've been freaking gold panning for that shit. I'm out here like an old freaking miner, 49er, getting nothing but the best of the worst news in between fat doobies. For the last 294 weeks in a fucking row. That's over 5.5 years straight for those of you that know math, because I don't. I have brought you the best of the worst news here on the Humongous Shitt Show. Oh yes, I am your host with the most STDs and the fattest fucking doobies. I am Humongous Fungus of your Humongous, honorary scumdog of the universe. I need to give a humongous shout out to Gwell-O. Oh, it was amazing. I love being in the pit, even though my body feels like I got hit by an 18-wheeler, because I pretty much did get hit by an 18-wheeler that has the worst BO in the fucking world. Speaking of which, whoever's farting in the mosh pit, I smell what you're doing there, and I challenge you to a shitty duel that no one will win. Everybody loses. I swear the mosh pit does nothing but squeeze the farts and BO out of metalheads. You go to a Conway Twitty concert, you may end up fucking your sister, but you sure as shit don't smell a goddamn friggin' football locker room of BO. Good God. I'm just saying, even the women wind up smelling like they just got railed out behind a dumpster behind the Chinese fucking buffet or something, you know? It's fucking hot and sweaty and goddamn, it's fun. Luckily, Guar hosed us down with bodily fluids, including blood, semen, and all kinds of fun shit. No crap-a-pult, though. No fucking crap-a-pult. Clips keep getting harder and harder. How much is his cameo? You mean my cameo? Oh, Chris Hansen. I'm on Cameo too, just so you know. I have a 5-star rating on Cameo because I am a rambling idiot that gives you your money's worth. But I don't know how much Chris Hansen's cameos are. My script was so long, he would have been sitting there for like 10 minutes trying to write that shit out and fucking figure it out. How much is he? He's probably a lot. He's probably like a real lot. Like a real lot. Yeah, the hardest women. You'd be surprised what you see in the mosh pit. Like, I see kids. I see all kinds of fucking stuff. It's nuts. There's some tough motherfuckers in there. I have a good time, though. I have a good time. I actually do have a few videos I need to upload from right up front in the pit. But no, Helmet was fucking amazing. Guar, the best I've heard him in a long time. In the last, I've seen Guar like 60-something times now. And they just keep getting better and better. And I don't mean like, they're more fluid than ever before. It's actually a live video that I will post from somebody that was at the Palladium in Worcester, Massachusetts that filmed the whole set. In case you're interested, it was fucking amazing. It was hail Guar. Hail the Fungal Freaks too, because Matt, the moderator, Lobster Dick, he was up in the fucking the crippled crow's nest, hanging the Fungal Freak flags and the Fuck You Lonnie flag, which I love to see it. I love to see it. We wore the face of Lonnie. For those of you that do not know, Lonnie Amadoumadama Ramen Bridendola, the big fat bastard, we went wearing Lonnie's face. Like literally sporting Lonnie's face, flipping everybody off. Hell of a good time. Yeah, Eddie, we got there a little late because we were hanging out with the moderator, smoking doobies. Oh, Arcadia, you'd be surprised how happy those kids are. They have a fucking blast. The mosh pit is not a violent place in a Guar show. They're not like throwing fists and shit. It's just people falling over and like squishing, as opposed to like a hardcore show. Like Unearthed, the last time I saw Unearthed at the cave, when Kathy still had the cave open, somebody spin kicked me right in the freaking eye and just blood running all down my face. Like the lead singer of the band was like, dude, you need to go like get cleaned up, because he's like, holy fuck. You're bleeding good. You're bleeding good. Whatever. That's the kind of shit that I'm not into. I'd rather go in a mosh pit where it's just like you're getting crushed. So yeah, exactly, E-Rock. Punk shows, hard, like heavy, thrash, like crazy, spin-kicking fucking metal, that kind of stuff. Now, keep your kids on the side, unless you want your kids to get concussions, if you're looking for, DHHS to come up on you, then, exactly, Scragulous. No karate in the fucking pit. No bullshito. Somebody's out there trying to do chi bombs. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But that's what I do love about Gwar and like Pantera and shit like that. When I've been to those shows, if somebody goes down, they get you the fuck up. Lamb of God, same way. If you go down, they're getting you up. They're being cool. It's a family. It really is. A lot of the younger kids that listen to the hardcore stuff, that do the spin kicking shit, they didn't grow up in a mosh pit with a guy that would literally knock your fucking teeth out because you bumped into his old lady at Pantera. Like, I've seen it. I've seen some shit. And that's where you learn to respect and you just have fun with it and you throw each other around and do your thing. But you see kids and it's either you punt kick them out of the way or you just fucking pick them up. Get out of here! Anyways, in some ass-kicking news to start the show off, I figured, we'll go on a long journey into Rambleville. Carl Bushby, the man that's walked nearly around the world, started his journey in 1998, if I'm not mistaken. He has now walked from Chile all the way to the Bering Strait, crossed the Bering Strait into Siberia on foot, including like getting in the fucking water and swimming across some sections. He had to travel through literal war zones in South America, like genuine, like war, like cartels and government officials going against other government, war, like real military battles, not just some little, pea shooter territory dispute. He has been the only person to swim across the Caspian Sea, if I'm not mistaken, because he was not allowed to walk through, was it Iran and Iraq or something like that? He was not allowed to walk. They told him to fuck off. So he had to swim. He has walked over 30,000 miles. 30,000 miles. This man has missed funerals. He has missed movie premieres. He doesn't even know that I exist, which is a shame because he should be watching my show when he's walking. That'd be a whole hell of a lot of view hours right there. Anyways, he is within 4,000 miles of his final destination, which is home. He told himself he would walk until he got home. And now, when he reaches the edge of France, the poor bastard has to swim across the English Channel. Why doesn't he just walk through the tunnel? There's a fucking tunnel that goes under just walk. Maybe they'd arrest him. Maybe they wouldn't let him do it. Maybe that's why he has to do that. I probably should have thought that one out a little bit more, but still. If he was Jesus, he'd be all set. He'd just walk on fucking water. He said the worst part about it is he's not a swimmer. He's a walker, not a swimmer. But I wish him luck in his journey. What an incredible fucking journey. He's really seen some shit. Genuinely impressed. So give him a big shout out in the fucking comments. That's like Forrest Gump on fucking crack. I mean, maybe he watched Forrest Gump and he was like, oh damn, if that guy can fucking do it, so can I. Maybe. Maybe not. If you have some news that you want to send me, you can hit me up on Discord. There is a link in the link thing. I can't think of what it's called. It's not Linktree. It's not LinkedIn. It's whatever it is. It's right on the front page of my main page here on YouTube. So you can find it on there. You can find my art page on Instagram. You can go follow me there. Send me messages like Turd Ferguson. Our official Australian on-the-street reporter, Anthony Irons. He's always hitting me up with Aussie news. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to do a deep dive into some of the back messages because there was a couple of them there that he sent me that were pretty fucking rad. He's actually been sending in news for a long time. The time difference fucks him all up, so we can't watch the show live. He's working at the hospital. But big shout out to Anthony and his brothers. They're gonna see their first Gwell-O show. He has been a fan since the early 90s, real early 90s, and they've only been to Australia once. And they're definitely gonna be freaking kicking some ass down there, so I'm fucking psyched. I don't know what Godzilla has to do with it, but whatever.
Have you ever been involved with a little person sexually?
We'd sit in a circle by doctor.
You had a circle jerk with a bunch of little people? I'd love to see that.
That is a lonely road you're on if you're circle jerking with midgets. I'm just saying, if you've never seen the movie Happy Feet, not Happy Feet. That's the Penguin movie, holy shit. Little Feet. I think that's what it's called. Somebody correct me in the comments section. It's got Peter Dinklage. It's got, what the hell's his name? He played Commissioner Gordon in the Batman movies. He is a midget, a little person. They put him on his knees like dwarf, and they put some shoes on him, and they made him shuffle around like a. It's horrible. Like, couldn't they have gotten one of the rejects from the Wizard of Oz or something? You know, like, don't they have grandkids? Couldn't they have gotten like the dude that was in R2-D2? Maybe, you know, like what was freaking Willow busy? You know, I don't know. What the hell is Warwick Davis? I guarantee he was like Peter Dinklage. Oh, hell no. Hell no. He knew. He's a hell of a good actor. He's a douchebag. Gary Oldman. There you go. It's Gary Oldman. Thank you. What is the name of the movie? No, it's the fucking worst. Oh, hell yeah, Scrappy. Tippy Toes, that's what it is. Tippy Toes, that's my bad. Yeah, and Matthew McConaughey's in it. He's the one jerking off with midgets. How weird is that? Like, how weird is that? And how many, if they had all these little people on hand, why didn't they just cast more of them instead of casting Gary Oldman? Captain Wales and Jill are in the house. The international fungal freaks checking in. We miss you. I hope you're doing well. What are you up to on this wild weekend? Goddamn midgets. Now they got me all depressed. We got to get into some late breaking news, because believe it or not, human filth, last week I fucked up. I forgot to play the Fuck You Lonnie song because I'm an idiot. We were celebrating the anniversary of blowing up the whale in Oregon, and I totally forgot to pay tribute to the Oregon Department of Transportation when they attempted to blow Lonnie up and failed miserably. And I didn't play the song, so my apologies. I fucked up on that. That's my bad. I already played it once today. Tonight, that is. But I will play it again later because we all love to tell Lonnie to fuck off. So, you know. That's where it should go. Fucking Lonnie. Now that is out of the way, telling you right now, I've been seeing some shit in the news lately about the old AI. And it is really, really reminding me of Tron. Remember the movie Tron? They're doing the exact same thing as they did in the movie Tron. And it's out of fucking control. Goddamn right it is. Turkey surprise. Put your damn fucking chain on. Freaking, I'm the goddamn Turkinator. You know who I am. That's right, it's the Turkinator. Turkey surprise is in the house. You're talking about the goddamn AI. This shit's out of control. Humongous, you gotta stop using it. You gotta stop fucking making them goddamn songs. No, I'm not gonna stop making them goddamn songs. I love those stupid fucking country songs. I mean, how fun is it to write horrible songs and make fucking robots perform said songs when it's about incest, Bigfoot, all that kind of stuff? You're fucking crazy. I'm not crazy. Am I crazy? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, let him know in the comment section. Let him know he's fucking crazy. He's fucking playing with fire. It's Pandora's box. Speaking of which, have you heard anything from Obama? No, I haven't got any messages from Obama. I'm pretty sure some of you may have been here last week, and you know what's going on. I know Turkey Surprise thinks he's running for freaking president. Of course I'm running for president. I am the fucking Turkinator. I will be the president. If Arnold can almost do it, so can I. He was a fucking governor. Same goddamn difference. There's a big fucking difference. Anyways, are you all ready for Thanksgiving? The hell do you think, jackass? I ain't got my goddamn pardon yet. You haven't got the pardon yet. Is that why you're still waiting on Obama? You gotta play the message again so you can remind yourself that he didn't give me the goddamn pardon. All right, calm down. Freaking, I'm kind of testy about this shit. Thanksgiving's coming right up, human filth. I ain't got my goddamn pardon yet. Yeah, well, go check the messages. Go see what's freaking on there. Is your phone in the normal place? Yeah, it's in the normal place. All right, I'll be back, human filth. I am the Turkinator. And don't make me break out all painless. You gotta get some new lines, buddy. You freaking one show note pony over here. Fucking Turkinator. Yeah, we'll be back. All right. I'm not gonna stop making my horrible music. Speaking of which, this episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by none other than my favorite beverage, at least when I'm freaking needing to pick me up.
The Humongous Shit Show is sponsored by Moon Meth Cola, the fun cola. If you ain't getting high drinking your soda, what the fuck are you drinking it for?
That's right, human filth, the most addicting soda in the world. It's almost as addicting as Crank Coffee, our other sponsor that I'm not going to get to right yet because I'm still too fucking cracked out of it from the last time I drank that shit. Anyways, we're also...
Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack. Yeah, chicken so good you put it in your pocket. Ooh, pocket chicken, that's when you know it's some good grub.
That's right, human filth, Billy's Chicken Shack. My favorite place to get a snack and get laid. You never know. The Lover's Lounge is like the buffet, only it's not just fat chicks. As much as I love at the buffet. Anyways, back to the news. Be sure to share this shit. Get it out there. Hit that like button. Holy fucking sheep shit. Hang on. It must be done. It has to be done. Even though I can't really see, I can try. Fuck you, Lonnie! That's right, this episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by Fuck You, Lonnie! Lonnie, I'm in Doom and Dom and Ramen Bridendola. Fuck you! We love you, brother. You are the man, the myth, the legend, the one with a face that only a fucking Russian whaling fleet could love. Or maybe a Japanese whaling fleet, you know? Are the Chinese still after you? Fucking guy. I just got Boris to stop freaking going after him, and, you know, it just... He's just freaking... He's out of control. The Turkinator needs to be on DVD. That's all I'm gonna say. But I will be doing a double feature, which is gonna be a fucking... It's gonna be an adventure putting that together. It's gonna take some time, like 8 fucking hours. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to make some shit a little smaller, maybe. See what I can do. Work my magic, which I doubt will work, because maybe I could do the bloopers are the best part, though. I was gonna say I could do just the movie and not do the bloopers on my ninja, and it'd be a little bit shorter. But the bloopers are the best parts. That's where half the fucking real people come in, like John Migliore. Speaking of which, I don't have an exact date. All right, it's some breaking news. I don't have an exact date. I will have information next year. I know it's a long ways away, but there is a movie that I am in, along with the Toxic Avenger and Lloyd Kaufman, amongst others, making cameos. It is a Bigfoot movie. It's done by John Migliore. He's a freaking, I know I'm butchering his last name because I'm an idiot, but it will be coming out in 2026. I'm fucking psyched. And Punky Bruiser is the one who actually filmed our section of it, and it's a rousing a couple of scenes where I'm watching TV. And what's on the TV is very interesting, I'll just say. So be sure to grab it when you can. And in 2026, Ouija Shark 3 will be hitting the U.S. for distribution. It's currently being prepared for distribution in Japan. I think it's already available in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. And I make a small cameo in that, doing the mystic friggin' what my blood slave does. He's taking a shit in an outhouse, all right? You can't miss him. It'll probably be like 3 seconds of friggin' out of there, but still. Look for Ouija Shark 3. There might be some, if I'm not mistaken, there might be, don't quote me on this, but there might actually be a guest appearance from some dumbass freaking that likes to gobble all the time, and he's always on the shitter. I did film some stuff and send it to John of turkeys and probably he doesn't know. Don't tell him, he doesn't know. But we'll see. It's that's I say those movies both should be out in 2026 according to John, which I'm fucking pumped. I really look forward to seeing Ouija Shark 3. I want to watch all of them together because I've seen the first one, and the second one is way more action-packed and hilarious, and the third one looks even more crazy. So he's actually the pizza ninja in my ninja. So you can see him in tons of movies, including like Night of the Living Dead or something like that, and a whole bunch of stuff, including my ninja. As ridiculous as that is, it is what it is. John Oliver, in some late breaking news, he has auctioned, put up for auction, that is, he's put up for auction a bidet signed by none other than the Berserker Blothar. That's right, Hemophils, in an effort to raise money for PBS, which I think is a fucking awesome idea. They have got a bidet that has been signed by Blothar. Now, personally, what I would do is I would get this bidet and I would hook it up to a pressurized water source that has red water in it. So that way, every time somebody goes to use it, they think they're shitting blood. Make it nice and thick. Nice and thick. Currently, well, at least last week when I saw it, this past week that is, it was at $5,000. So, if you have some money, go bid on that fucking thing. I'm just kidding. That's I highly doubt anybody in my circle is gonna be spending $5,000 on a bidet when they can just go buy one themselves and have a water fountain at any time. That's what I'd do. Like fucking water fountain time. I'm thirsty. I need a drink. Then you forget that you'd put it on the toilet.
Marijuana affects the memory.
And that it does. That it fucking does. Oh boy. Correction time. That's right, you and filthy. You know me. If I fuck up, I'm gonna tell you. And I fucked up, so I need to do a small correction.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I fucked up. All right, the pizza speed racer is what I'm talking about. That's not the right one, but that works. I said that the pizza speed racer that was doing 103 miles an hour to get to Papa John's to get her pie was in Massachusetts. I was wrong. She was in Florida. All right, so I fucked up. As always, I will be the first to admit that I got it wrong. You're not always right in life. Sometimes you make a mistake and you just gotta say, I fucked up. All right. So Florida police arrested a woman for doing 103 miles an hour in an attempt to get her ass to that piping hot pie. And the joke still stands that if she's not there in 30 minutes before they close, just send it to the local jail. Humongous thank you to the Ko-Fi freaks. You help keep this show rolling and growing and flowing. Give a humongous shout out to Tara Kelly, Joker, Drunk Zombie, Captain Wales and Jill, Joe Godding, Big Red, Queen Elizabeth, Lanky motherfucking Eddie, Jason and Susan Travaro. Cankerous has donated before, again, Scrapulous has donated, Black Man. Gonna give a monstrous shout out to Poser Maximus in the Passover Pimp the Management, as well as Punky Bruiser. Punky and the boys. Got some pretty funny skits going up lately. Check them out over on YouTube. They will be getting back to streaming soon. Punky's getting the wrestling stuff all together from the big POW, the Punked Out Wrestling. Some good shit. Some good fucking times. I partake in it along with the old on the road hostess with the mostest, Dolly Dearest. I won't say what she's got the mostest of, but she's definitely got the mostest. Be sure to stick around after the show. Check out the brand new edition of Mega Park, covering broadcast, Halloween, all kinds of current events. It is going to be a funny one. It is absurd. It is out of control. What is going on, Pork? I am going to be putting some new stuff up on the Ko-Fi right off here with a whole bunch of sticker packs, I get limited edition keychains, all kinds of fucking stuff. But I'm going to be doing like bundles of stuff because I'm not sending out just one keychain because shipping is retarded. And I'm not fucking... Perfect. If you're quiet, it'll stop ringing. All right, that's what I've figured out. If you're quiet enough, it'll just stop ringing. All right. Now, I'm just saying. For those of you that are new here, be sure to take a drink, take a puff, freaking take a rip, drink of water, whatever it is. If I say just saying, then you might be in some trouble. It's the manager's rules. I don't make the rules for you fools. I just help enforce them. But to give a humongous shout out and thank you to the freaks that sent in some news this week. Of course, I tore that doobie when I first was messing with this damn thing. Love when I do that. Love when I do that. Yep, pork, that is the fucking truth. People in general, humans in general, I should say, they can take shit way too far. Waste their entire life on things that are completely inconsequential. Delusions in their own mind leading them down a path that gets them absolutely nowhere. A classic case of, what the hell are you doing with yourself? A Pennsylvania man comes to mind when I think of such things. A Pennsylvania man was shot in his own home. So we are gonna play a little game, and you freaks can let me know, how did he get shot? He was evidently shot and rushed to the hospital eventually. He needs multiple surgeries. So let's find out what the fuck happened. And right here with Phil, what happened to this jackass? Was it A, his wife, while flicking her bean, going to town, her vibrator got out of control, vibrated over and made its way onto the trigger, bow! Blasted her husband, who was in the cuck chair in the corner. Was it B, Mr. Whiskers? When Mr. Whiskers wants his treats, you give Mr. Whiskers his fucking treats! Was it C, self-inflicted while cleaning the gun? I'm gonna wash my gun while it's loaded, gonna point it right at my face. I'm gonna wash the trigger real good. Or was it D? His dog jumped on the bed while he was cleaning the gun, and the dog somehow triggered the gun, shooting the owner, leaving him lying on the floor bleeding like a fool. Or was it E? He was at the gun show! I had to throw that in there, Scrappy. Give it a couple more seconds to pipe in. Dirty Dave is coming in with a D. Trevor's coming in with a D. Bilbo's coming in with a CD. Eddie's rocking with the D. Scrapulous is D. Dirty Dave's coming in with a C, joined by Bilbo with his first guess. You get one guess on this show. You know how I roll, Scrapulous. The answer, believe it or not, human filth, it was his dog. That's right. Although there is conflicting stories between him and the dog. Yeah. The dog tells an entirely different story, but I don't know if I believe that lying bitch. I'm just saying. But that reminds me of a story that I heard one time from my buddy Scrapulous. Scrapulous told me about his taxidermist who went to the gun show. And if I can find that goddamn song, I'll freaking play it. I know it's right here. God damn it. Of course. Anyways, every now and then I hear stories that I'm like, all right, I gotta write a song about this. And this one was no different. And of course, now I can't freaking find it in here. I know right where it is in the computer, but oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Too many goddamn songs. That's what it comes down to. Too many goddamn songs. All right, let's talk the freaking gun show. It's freaking right here. It's a story that I wouldn't believe unless I read it in the newspaper, but it is true.
Every year around this time, I find myself standing in line. I took the day off from work because I know soon I'll be headed to the gun show. I was standing there looking at a gun. I was having a blast, I was having fun as I stood there checking out an AR-15 full of sass. I heard a pop, and I felt a sharp pain in my ass. Got shot at the gun show. I don't know what else to say. I got shot at the gun show just the other day. I got shot in the ass at the gun show. That's just my luck. I got shot at the gun show, and I don't give a fuck. I'm still buying that gun. I was just standing there looking at guns without a care. Someone accidentally brought a loaded gun in the cell. It went off and put me in a world of hurt and hell. I got shot at the show. I don't know what else to say. I got shot at the gun show just the other day. I got shot in the ass at the gun show. That's just my luck. I got shot at the gun show, and I don't give a fuck. I may have been shot, but it's not gonna stop me. I whipped out my wallet while they strapped me to the gurney. I will be going back next year, and believe me when I say I will be wearing head-to-toe body armor, because this taxidermist doesn't play. I got shot at the gun show. I don't know what else to say. I got shot at the gun show just the other day. I got shot in the ass at the gun show. That's just my luck. I got shot at the gun show, and I don't give a fuck. I'm still buying that gun.
Stavina, that is too fucking funny, Sam.
I got shot at the gun show. I don't know what else to say. I got shot at the gun show just the other day. I got shot in the ass at the gun show. That's just my luck. I got shot at the gun show, and I don't give a fuck. I'm still buying that gun.
That song needs a goddamn video. It really does. Unfortunately, I have some other stuff I have to do first. But I will get to it. I will get to it. I do have a new song that is a story straight out of the freaking, right out of the meaty mush of my mind. Burned into the blood, the memory that will never change, will never fade till my dying day. Yeah, you really should send it to him, Scrapulous. I think you'd get a fucking kick out of it. I really do. Speaking of which, make sure you're subscribed to Shit Shack Records. All of the songs go up there. Some of them are here on my page too, but they're all going over there. Everything's systematically being put up there. I will put up real music videos as I make them, but they'll just get the regular title card with maybe a picture or something on it. But it's free to listen to. If you want to download them and donate, I'll charge like 99 cents for a song. Maybe I'll have some Shit Shack Records stickers made up. And I'll send out some stickers, because I do have the original design of the dude sitting with a steel guitar on top of the freaking outhouse, which would make an awesome sticker. It'd make a killer sticker. I just got to, get them freaking made up. But Scotty in here too. What is going on, Scotty? We got the Irish, we got the Welsh, we got the Canadians. The Americans, hell yes. Hopefully Joker's doing all right. He's doing well, that is. He went to go see the ICW there, the freaking Insane Clown Posse Wrestling. That looks insane. That looks fucking insane. Which I have to say, I got to give a humongous shout out to Violent J, because every fucking time that I see Violent J doing the cameo kind of, he just did a free one for Jim and them for the Tots Turn Toys thing there that they're doing, the toy drive. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious. They need to put it up on YouTube because it's some funny shit, but just brilliant. Brilliant. Them guys are so good at what they do. They're fucking funny as hell. Funny as hell. But yeah, it'll be a hell of a fucking show. Hell of a fucking show. Calm down, Brian. Calm down. Jesus Christ. I'm getting kind of psyched though.
Who's the man with the ninja's hands?
The double feature. My Ninja.
It's my ninja.
The Turkinator.
Yo, I'm back there, saving mankind, one stereotype at a time. Ain't that some shit?
It's gonna be a lot of work putting it together, but I think it'll be worth it.
And the Wu-Tang sword style. Shit's gonna get real.
Chris said it best. Shit's gonna get real when we have the double feature drive in. I'm thinking it might be after Thanksgiving, just cause.
Ninja, please.
Eddie, you want a funny story? I shouldn't tell this story.
You have the head of a ninja and the mouth.
The first time I sang with Gwell-O, when I was hanging out with Green Jello, doing that whole fun thing, Violent J showed up at the show, unbeknownst to us. We were all hanging out back smoking weed, and I think he cut himself shaving or something, and I was passing the joint around, and nobody had realized it was him yet, and I kept skipping him because he had nicked himself shaving, we'll say, you know. I'm not saying anything bad about him. At that time, it was winter, maybe it was a cold sore or something. All I know is that I weren't passing that doobie to him. I felt like an asshole, but I was like, no, I can't do it, I can't. That's how Green Jello actually got onto the gathering, is because he came to that show in Portland and was hanging out and saw how fun the show was. It was like, yeah, we need to have these guys at the gathering. So big shout out to him. I should have handed him the doobie and said, just hit it on the other side. But now, big props to him. That's fucking, those guys are pretty awesome. Breaking news, human filth, believe it or not, an OnlyFans model, yeah, model my ass, Anyways, an online hooker was out in real life acting like a hooker, and she was surprised that some random dude just like sat down and started jerking off behind her. Now, what I want to know is what's he looking at? Is he just like trying to get their attention? Because I'm pretty sure you got their attention when you called him a sellout and a trick-ass hoe or whatever the hell he called him. Yeah, Pork, I'm part of Green Jello. Green Jelly, whatever you want to call them, depending on the lawsuit. Gwell-O, the band that I'm a part of, Psycho Destructo, founder, lead singer, part-time bassist, full-time psycho, madman, monster. He does a lot with Green Jello. The whole band does. Doig, freaking Doig. Check out Doigenstein. Chris Doigenstein. Chris's fucking album, Doigenstein's fucking awesome. His music's fucking killer. He's a really good shit, but he plays a lot of guitar with Green Jello when he's out on the road with them. He just got off tour. I actually bumped into him at the show, so that was fucking cool. Yeah, if Shaggy would have been there, it would have been a dead giveaway for fucking sure. For fucking sure. Yeah, I've performed with Green Jello like a dozen or so times, maybe. It's a lot. I've actually, with Gwell-O, I'm good friends with Psycho Stick and stuff, and I've been at RPM Fest. We were up there with Matty J. Moose, been hanging out with Matty, and before he left Psycho Stick. And we had the honor of having him singing backup while we were out there. We were singing backup together, and it's a fucking blast. I love it. I have so much fun. I'm not a good singer, at least that I know of. Not sure, but it's fun. It's fucking a lot of fun. Really happy to see Psycho Destructo this weekend. I will be playing some Gwell-O. I will play Sharknado later. Play with some animal news. They are getting ready to put the new album out, which is going to be fucking awesome. Really looking forward to it. Need to do some artwork up to send freaking Psycho. Yeah, when it comes to country and stuff, dude, I can't sing that shit, and I purposely sing stuff horribly. There is video of me singing with Gwell-O, singing Guar with Miss Cherry Delight as well, and I won't tell you what she had to say about my fucking silly singing. She is one tough fucking cookie, that's all I'll say. I'm not a professional singer, I never could be. I enjoy singing Guar, like, a lot. And I don't sing it like I would sing anything that I've ever sang on this fucking channel, that's for sure. That is for sure. Oh, hell yeah, Salem. Gwell-O is very well known in Salem, man. Salem's fucking awesome. That was actually the last place that I played with him was down at the sushi bar. What the fuck's the name of that place? Kyoto? I think that's the name of it, Kyoto or something like that. That's the first place I ever saw him when Bill Manspeaker was standing on a chair flipping the fuck out, telling some lady to shut the fuck up at the sushi bar. Like... very interesting experience. Very interesting. In his underwear. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fucking cunt! I'm not fucking singing another word until that dumb cunt shuts the fuck up! Like, railing, and then she turns around, fuck you, you fucking piece of... And then he's like, Are you gonna shut the fuck up so we can sing this fucking song or not? The sushi bar people are all like, holy fuck, holy fuck. But however you want to say it, it was really interesting. He's in his underwear balanced on a chair, fucking screaming. Just once I should sing. Yeah. Maybe once, maybe one day. Not now. No fucking way. Like, you go drive around me, I'll sing. I'll sing my fucking idiot head off, and you might be like, what the fuck? People at concerts turn around and look at me and go, what the fuck? And they just stand there and look at me, and they're like, I can scream louder than the goddamn PA, it seems like sometimes, when I get really fucking crushed in that mosh pit. But I don't see myself ever doing more than beating up monsters and singing some backup with Gwell-O, because it's a whole lot of fun. And I enjoy a learning experience, and if somebody could teach me to play more than the skin flute, I'd try to learn how to play an instrument by that now. I actually tried playing one song on the guitar one time. If you can guess that song, and yes, it involves whales, then maybe I'll give you a prize or something. But I highly doubt anyone could ever guess that song. For the 300 shit show, I should. Yeah. Probably not gonna happen. When it comes to singing some stuff, I feel comfortable. Other stuff, I couldn't fucking in a million years. That dumbass country shit. Some of that stuff, I could totally put on a fucking idiot mullet and a fake beer and a cigarette in my mouth and sing that shit as a joke in a really fucking hilarious voice. But it wouldn't be, something that like the average person would be like, man, that's something I want to listen to. It'd be something that people would be like, boy, that really freaking sounds funny, and it fits the stupid level of this song. And that's where I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with that, and that's fine with me. I'm not trying to be anything more than a shower singer. You know what I mean? Like the tiles are falling off in the shower because you're just so bad. That's just me. Ontario is in the news. Believe it or not, human filth. There's some weird shit going on. Ontario, a woman has been caught screwing the pooch. That's right, human filth. She got caught riding the Red Rocket Express, if you know what I mean. Now, in this case, I'm not sure if she would qualify as a cheating bitch. But I know another one that could possibly. Now, this was way before you weren't even born yet, probably, Eddie. How old are you, Eddie? I almost guarantee Eddie was not even born yet when I tried to play this fucking song. Remembering words is like the bane of my existence. That's why I would never even want to attempt to be like a real, go out there and try and do something like that. I could write it and then 5 minutes later I won't remember it. But the more dumb songs I write, the more I start to remember some of the majority of the lyrics. It's getting weird. I don't know. My brain is kind of like wanting to remember the Bigfoot songs or Can of Corn. fucking can of corn. Oh my God, that song is stuck in my head all the time. All the time. Speaking of corn, Illinois is in the news. 2 people were arrested for giving the dog a bone. Or could have been letting the dog bury a bone of his own, if you know what I mean. Either way, that cheating bitch got caught. And that reminds me of a freaking song and a horrible story, which, believe it or not, based on a true story, and it goes a little something like this.
I came home from work that day. I will never forget when I saw them rolling in the hay. I opened the bedroom door and there they were. She was in the middle and they were both screwing. He cheated on me with that dog. Had a threesome with his cousin and that bitch. He cheated on me with that dog. I guess she really is man's best friend. I should've known when I saw that peanut butter jar. I should've known that you'd taken it too far. Doggy style will never be the same, and you're the only one to blame. He cheated on me with that dog. Had a threesome with his cousin and that bitch. He cheated on me with my dog. I guess she really is man's best friend. I always wondered why you wanted her in our bed. I always wondered why you took such long walks. I always wondered why your dick tasted like peanut butter, you motherfucker. I mean, dog fucker. You sickos can go pound the food somewhere else. He cheated on me with that dog. Had a threesome with his cousin and that bitch. He cheated on me with my dog. I guess you really is man's best friend.
Fucking cheating bitch. I told you earlier, I have a new song, and believe it or not, this is 100% true. And I can't help but fucking play it, because it is ridiculous. It's called Could It Be Bigfoot?
Growing up in a small town in the middle of nowhere has led me down an interesting path in life. I've seen some shit that I couldn't explain to someone who lives in the hustle and bustle of the big city. This, my friends, is one of those stories. So how about you sit back, crack a beer, spark up a joint, and let's take a trip down memory lane. It was a normal day on the bus, so familiar to all of us. We were on our normal route to school, just acting like a fool. As the bus came over the hill that day, what we saw was hard to say. It was rummaging through a barrel in the local scrapper's driveway. We thought we saw Bigfoot rummaging through the trash that day. But rummaging, we thought we saw the elusive Bigfoot on that fateful day. But rummaging, we thought we saw Bigfoot. But I am here to say, looks can be deceiving, and I was wrong. You see, I thought for sure there had to be Bigfoot. In my 13-year-old mind, that was Bigfoot. As the bus slowly came to a stop, we got a good look at this black beast digging in the trash barrel. When that beast looked up at us and we locked eyes, I was sure it was the elusive cryptid himself. It was Bigfoot. Well, I'm here to tell you that I was wrong, and that's why I wrote this song. We thought we saw Bigfoot rummaging through the trash that day. Rummaging. We thought we saw the elusive Bigfoot on that fateful day. Rummaging. We thought we saw Bigfoot, but I am here to say, looks can be deceiving, and I was wrong, 'cause it was old crusty Rusty all along. As we sat there on the bus, our jaws on the floor. The beast kept digging more and more.
Slaughterama?
I will never forget that moment in my mind. Bigfoot pulled a hubcap out and he began to shout. His smile was a mile wide, the kind of excitement that the eyes can't hide. It wasn't Bigfoot, a black bear, or King Kong. It was old Crusty Rusty all along. We thought we saw Bigfoot rummaging through the trash that day. Rummaging. We thought we saw the elusive Bigfoot on that fateful day. Rummaging. We thought we saw Bigfoot. But I am here to say, looks can be deceiving, and I was wrong, 'cause it was old Crusty Rusty all along. See, here's the thing, we didn't know that poor Rusty had himself one hell of a bad few weeks. First, he had been attacked by a raccoon in his bedroom. Then the poor bastard was at vocational school out there working in the woods when a forest fire broke out, where Rusty was chosen to drive a bulldozer through the middle of a goddamn fire. Poor Rusty's luck was nothing but shit, and this wasn't the end of it. To add insult to injury, he got sprayed by a skunk inside the house. He must have really scared it, because he got a hell of a douse. Now, the local high school wasn't too happy to see old Rusty showing up in this here condition. Keep in mind, he was as black as a coal miner. He smelled like he just showered in skunk piss, and he had a face covered in scratches from fighting off a raccoon, which was his roommate. Sometimes I wish it was Bigfoot that we saw that day, but in the end, all I gotta say is, it sure made for a hell of a story. We thought we saw Bigfoot rummaging through the trash that day. Rummaging? We thought we saw the elusive Bigfoot on that fateful day. Rummaging? We thought we saw Bigfoot, but I am here to say, looks can be deceiving, and I was wrong, 'cause it was old Crusty Rusty all along. And I'm man enough to admit I was wrong.
Same people that ate their horse for Thanksgiving. Delicious. They didn't invite me over though. That kind of depressing. God damn. That is some fucking good weed out of the bucket. Kicking my fucking ass. What is going on, Spork? Is it Captain Spork? Or just Private Spork? Fucking hell. Yeah, I miss the days of seeing old Sleazy up there in the freaking Slaughterama. You're old Slaughterama. I can't remember the last time I see freaking. When the fuck was the last time I saw Sleazy? Was he at the drive-in? I almost think Sleazy was at the drive-in when we did the double. We went down for the double header at the drive-in down there in Richmond. Might have been. No, dude, sexy. I love Uncle Chuck. Speaking of sexy, gotta give a humongous shout out and stay strong, Chuck. We gotta help this executioner. He needs the support of the freaking Bohabs and the Fungal Freaks. Uncle Chuck is such a vital part of this world. He's such an amazing artist. So we're gonna do all we can to help him out. Get a big old batch of RSO ready for him. Yes, Executioner is such an amazing freaking character. Chuck is just such an awesome human being. You know, I may despise the human race, but the Bohabs, as filthy and disgusting and pimple infested and VD riddled, addicted as you are, I love you freaking freaks. The rest of the world, they can all just, they're roaches to me. roaches under the foot. Scatter. Now, Chuck is a special one. Chuck and Danny, I love them. They're both such amazing humans. So, we're going to do everything we can to help out Chuck. Big shout out and thank you to the Buzzmaster. Going to be helping out with this process. See what we can do for the old boy. North Carolina is in the news. Believe it or not, human filth. This one is, no, actually, this is one that I found. I thought this was one that somebody had sent in. A bunch of freaks sent in some news this week, so thank you to everybody that sent in news. The ringleader. I didn't get to that one this week. I'll get to it next week. But the Maderator, Queen Elizabeth, Turd Ferguson, Christopher. Who else fucking sent in news? Anthony Irons, as always. Joker. The Michigan affiliate. The ringleader is freaking beat up. It's a long week. It's been at training. Yeah, I love Chuck's stories, man. Chuck's freaking, he's the man. After my first mermaid parade, I went back to Chuck and Bambi's with Miss Cherry Delight, and Chuck gave me a personal tour of his sexy lair, his bedroom, and the whole downstairs where he makes all the magic and everything, and showed me his radio collection, because he liked to collect the old radios, the fucking sweet radios, wicked nice. And sat down by the fireplace and told a bunch of awesome stories and talked about a bunch of stuff, and it was quite the experience. You know, reminded me a lot of the first time I met Brocky. Just a genuinely amazing old soul that is the kind of person we need to keep around as long as possible. So we're going to do everything we can. We're going to take a big old fucking pile out of the bucket. Sacrifice some ganja so we can help the old boy any way possible. Anyways, the North Carolina man has gotten into a shootout. You know what? We'll freaking let's play a little game. Fuck it, we'll play a little freaking game. All right. Here, we're gonna stop that. A North Carolina man got into a shootout in the parking lot of a grocery store. Why? What was that all about? Was it A, because somebody tried to take the last roll of toilet paper? He ain't having that shit. It's the toilet paper apocalypse all over again. Was it B, he was trying to get Pokemon cards and somebody beat him to the machine? Was it C, turkeys were on sale? If you spent $35, you could get a turkey for 29 cents a pound. Or was it E, he was trying to rob the fucking place? Why else would you get in a shootout in a parking lot? Let me know in the comment section what you think. Is it A, B, C, or D? Maybe E? Was there an E? Did I skip E? How high am I? Spork is going with the C. Everybody else is going with the B. Trevor's coming in with a beat. Oh, hell yeah, Captain Wales. Dawn has got some freaking awesome stories. I remember I was hanging out with Brian and Mike Chappell and Ronnie Cook. Brent Ferguson was out there. We were all getting high out behind the club after the show one night in freaking like Cleveland or some shit. And maybe it wasn't Cleveland. It was somewhere in Ohio, I think. And just the fucking drunk Dawn telling stories, and Brent Ferguson talking about coming to Portland, Maine as a teenager to drink underage at the bars, and just Matt McGuire telling all kinds of awesome stories coming over, and it was just an amazing night with Guar, as always. As fucking always. Peter Frampton, that would be Peter Frampton's fucking awesome. Columbus, that's where it was. That was Columbus. That's my bad. That was fucking awesome, man. Seriously, that was nights like that. Like I was telling Captain Wales recently, I love going to the shows and getting in the pit and doing all that, other than feeling like you got hit by an 18-wheeler when you're getting destroyed. Like, the best memories I have are running into freaks like you. Whether they're the bohabs that don't even know who the fuck, my blood slave is, or whether it's people that know who the hell I am and just want to come up and say hi, get a picture, freaking flip off Lonnie or whatever. I'm looking at you, Trevor. And it's one of the highlights of going to the shows. It's the bands are always going to put on a good fucking show. It's always going to be a fun time, but when you get to hang out with like the Maderator, and freaking Psycho Destructo and just Queen Elizabeth just shooting the shit, telling stories, laughing and having a fucking beer or just water or soda, whatever you don't drink, sharing some fucking doobies. That's what it's all about for me. That is some of the best memories I have of going to shows. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of shows where the music blew me the fuck away because I didn't realize the band was that good. But the highlight is the fucking some of you freaks, in general. And then there's the rest of them that you just want to elbow in the fucking head and get the fuck out of my way. Go fart on somebody else, you nasty motherfucker. I'm just saying. It's an even flow, It's like the mosh pit comes, the mosh pit goes. You freaking shit your pants, and there it goes. Just shake a leg. Shake a leg. I have seen that. Has anybody ever been at a club and watched somebody shake their leg and a turd falls out of their freaking dress or their pants? I've seen it. Let me know in the comment section. And the answer to the question of our questions, believe it or not, human filth, due to a misunderstanding about to spend $35 on qualified items to receive a turkey at 29 cents a pound, the man in question, the original shooter, got into a physical altercation when someone attempted to tell him what the problem was, why he was unable to get the turkey at the discount. And needless to say, it turned into a shootout in the parking lot. No one was injured, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, never mind. One man was shot. It was the different shooting I'm thinking of. One person was shot with a traumatic but non-life-threatening injury. And the shooter stuck around. Stuck around to get freaking arrested. There she is. I was just talking about you. Where's your damn music? Where's the damn music? She's here. Needs to just be Queen Elizabeth has entered the chat. Hail Queen Elizabeth. She may not be the Queen of England, but she's a cool shit. That was very nice to see you and tell some stories, especially the rubber ducky fucker. That fucking rubber ducky cunt, that is. Oh, that fucking bitch. Boy, ain't she annoying.
Where's Becky? She's taking a shit.
I'm just saying. Oh, that just it fires me up. It fires me up. I do need to write a song about that, though. You are right, Queen Elizabeth. I need to write a song about the rubber ducky fucker, like I did for Running with the Runs. But anyways, back to the news. As always, I am your host with the most STDs, the fattest doobies, humongous fungus of humongous, honorary scumdog of the universe, the world's hugest asshole, and the only alien asking you to push that like button, share this shit, make sure you're subscribed, and thank you for helping break the 800 subscribers. We're still climbing slowly. Speaking of which, if you want to help support the channel, go to my playlist of the Humongous Shit Show. You can leave it playing all night long. And it will help boost my hours. Maybe you'll wake up with some subliminal messaging. You'll be waking up doing some weird kinky shit. You never know. It could happen. It should happen. The way I ramble. But humongous thank you to all you freaks. I know PSP was cranking out the hours. Joker really cranking them in. Roxy cranking in some view time. It's gone up significantly in the last few days. Catching up. And by significantly, I mean like a couple 100+ hours. So, real big thank you to all you fucking freaks. The shorts, check those out. And if you like what you see in the short, there's on mobile, there's a thing in the corner. You can just push the little fucking button and it brings you to another menu where you can go to the original video and you can see the whole episode of like the Ghoul, the Bad, and the Fugly. So, that's a cool thing. And trust me, some of those episodes are worth watching. They don't get enough love. Just like Madonna. It's kind of hard to love the fucking hallway of Cooter. Be sure to stick around at 8:30. We will be premiering the newest episode of Mega Park. Episode 2. Joker is probably recovering from the wrestling. That would be my best guess. Hell yes, wake up to my stupid ass. I mean, there's literally like 190 something episodes, or 180 something episodes, and they go from an hour to up to 4+ hours. So it's endless idiotic news and commentary on said news, which, you know, I do what I do best, and it's not always the most fun news, but sometimes you get some really good shit. Speaking of good shit, Australia is in the news. Hang on a second, because I think this one was from Anthony, so give me 1 second, because I can't. Our on-the-road reporters, they all deserve a little shout-out, so give Anthony Irons a humongous shout-out for sending in news from down under. That's right, Anthony's been sending in some mad news for a long time now, and I can't help but feel pretty freaking grateful. Takes time out of his day to send me the Aussie news. I'm gonna get him a badge, just like Joker. Freaking Scrapulous is our resident Indiana news reporter. He sent in some shit last week about a fight club, underage fight club. extreme fucking wrestling or something. I don't fucking know. Bare knuckle boxing. Anyways, an Australian teen has been charged for putting googly eyes on a statue. Now, in my opinion, this blue doofus looks a million times better with the goddamn googly eyes, all right? It looks way better. Way better. Regardless, they have charged this teenager $36,000 for restoration and repair. It's fucking googly eyes. Just use a little bit of adhesive solvent. You don't need to repaint the whole goddamn thing. In my opinion, it looks a million times better. It gives it freaking personality. It gives it life. I want to fuck it. But oh no, they just want to overcharge this poor kid. So, my opinion, googly eyes belong on statues. Yeah, I'd piss on it after I put the googly eyes on it. And then it'd be even funnier. Because then you're pissing on something with googly eyes. Like the Alamo. Imagine putting googly eyes on the Alamo. 2 giant fucking googly eyes. And then just standing there pissing on it, laughing like... fucking Alamo taking a golden shower over here. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Rest in peace, King Cobra. Oh, shit. Anyways. Goddamn Turkey Day sneaking up on us. Like Steven Seagal coming to snatch your motherfucker birthday. New York City, a prankster who likes to hide in a barrel. His name is Cone Man. He's a complete asshat. He's finally gotten shit stomped by somebody that weren't fucking taking it. Which, I'm all for it. I am all for it. Just saying. Sam, you should have seen it. You and Scotty would have laughed. The guy got his leg up about as high as Steven Seagal could. And just, bow! Shit stomped this guy right into the fucking pavement. Beautiful, beautiful freaking dude. I was laughing. I don't care. I thought it was hilarious. You don't fuck around in New York. You don't fuck around in New York. You know how I know that? Because I've walked around New York just like this. I played chess in Union Square Station with my beautiful chiseled abs and everything on full display. Fight Club for all politicians? Hell yeah. The googly-eyed bukkake. I can see some appeal to that. What you need is an OnlyFans where you just wear googly eyes. See how many people will pay you to sit there with the googly eyes on your balls. Or put some on your friggin' junk. Speaking of Joker, he sent in some news. The Michigan local news crew has come through, as always. A Michigan man was found dead. Evidently, he was trapped in the conveyor belts at UPS. He was working the late shift, and somebody came in to relieve him. And he was nowhere to be found until they found him pinned between the conveyor belt. Dead. Was he trying to mail himself? Did they at least give him the freaking employee discount? Gotta give a humongous shout out to Sensei Seagal. You can't think of freaking Steven Seagal without thinking about Sensei Seagal right over here on YouTube. You're gonna check him out. He is a freaking character. He's currently over in Australia again. He was in, Thailand?
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Wait, that's a different black guy. Black. That's my bad. That is my bad. Well, looks like we have an update from Maury Povich on that gangbang queen.
You are not the father. John, you are not the father. Michael, you are not the father. You are not the father. Gary, you are not. Quay.
He's not the father.
You are not the father. John, Michael, Gary, Quay. You are not. You are not the father. Michael, you are not the father.
The quest continues.
You are not the father. Gary, you are not. Quay. You are not the father.
Evidently, they have not found the father yet. We'll keep you updated. Did give a humongous shout out and thank you to Minty Comedic Arts for bringing this to my attention. I had no idea that this was even a thing. Had no fucking idea. Evidently, the Russians have been busy. If you think for 1 minute that these Ruskies ain't trying to take over, you got another thing coming. They've been working hard. They have been using AI to create the ultimate robot, the ultimate fighting machine. They unveiled it recently, and believe it or not, human filth, when they brought this thing out, it was like nothing Elon Musk has ever seen. It was sleek. It was sexy. It was dangerous. It was drunk as a skunk. It immediately fell face first, bursting into pieces, broke it to shit, drunk as fuck. Too much fucking vodka. Telling you, the Russians don't stand a fucking chance. The USSR may be trying to make a comeback via AI, but it ain't working. They will fail. They will never achieve what Skynet has, because they're doing Sky Vodka Net. Which I know Sky Vodka is made in Sweden or something like that, or Finland. But I don't care. They annexed them, all right? But regardless, I'm not worried about it. That is the biggest piece of shit I've seen in a long time. Like, it literally came right out and just fell down. Took like one step.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Ow! Right on its fucking stupid face. You'd swear that that robot had just left the doctor's office.
That young man's just in here?
Get
He has AIDS.
No one's gonna help me with my problem, lady, okay? I got AIDS. I got AIDS. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
You get out or I'll scream.
You scream, I swear to God, I'm gonna stick you with this thing, all right? I found it in the gutter. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS. I got AIDS.
That's right. We've all got AIDS. You've got, I've got, he's got AIDS. In other news, sure to check out Minty Comedic Arts. Minty is fucking hilarious. Guar, the new plague. I got what? Speaking of AIDS, I have AIDS merchandise. Get your ass over to my Threadless. Check out all the killer designs. There's some new Mega Park merch up there. There's the classic. There's all kinds of fucking awesome stuff. You can get it on stickers, on mugs, on freaking like towels, all kinds of shit. There's so many options. And last I knew, it was Satisfaction Guarantee, and they're always running sales. So if you need to save some money, you wait for like the $13 t-shirt sale or whatever it is. Save a few bucks. All the proceeds go to buy me more crack. I think we keep help the shit show going, rolling. Queen Elizabeth, I have a giant sticker pack that I'm putting together with keychains and magnets. All kinds of awesome stuff. Acrylic magnets. I got a charm with a little shat rod. So hit me up. I've already got one set aside for Big Red. Carrie Ann bought one. It's a monster pack. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of fucking stuff. It's kind of like a Black Friday special because I've got so much merch that is just like the leftover miscellaneous, like 3 of these, 5 of this, 10 of these. I need to get it out and get, an even quantity of some new stuff. So I'm doing kind of like a Black Friday kind of a sale, just a big sale. And My Ninja is also an option too if you want a copy of My Ninja. I know you have one, but for those that don't know, it is available. And there is a bunch of My Ninja stuff that I've got that's going in with the sticker packs and stuff. They will be limited. There he is. There's the Buzzmaster. What is going on, my brother? Hail the Buzzmaster, the fungal freak that grows the best goddamn weed. Pine Sol 14 needs to make a comeback. Glad to see YouTube's letting you comment. That's always a bonus. I don't know what the hell was up with that. Hell yeah. The Rusky AI, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna work. Speaking of sky high, a Lithuanian co-pilot forged documents to become a pilot. That's right, he was flying hundreds of passengers to Europe with 0 issues. He was a co-pilot in Indonesia, but did not have the paperwork to qualify to be a pilot, so he just forged it. All I have to say is, how many people died? None? Get this man a pilot's license! You need to get those numbers up. Send him up there. Let him come down hard. Breaking news, Red Bull has just had a skier. I don't know the guy's name. I couldn't pronounce his name. You can look it up online. A skier has just ascended Mount Everest. He summited Mount Everest, put on a pair of fucking skis, and then skied down the goddamn thing to base camp. Unreal. He was so lucky that he didn't hit like a big pile of shit and just fall down. Hits a golden friggin', hits a piss pot puddle, sheer ice. It's the deadly yellow ice. You watch out for that. Which reminds me, one of our sponsors this week, of course, Probably won't be able to freaking find him. Mount Everest is always willing to pay. And I need the money. So, might as well make them freaking pay. And of course, the damn shit Sherpas, they're always willing to pay. You know how that goes. Wait for that damn check to clear. Yep, old green boots. I gotta make sure that's in here. I think it's in here somewhere. Give me 1 second. They will pay me if I play it, so I might as well play it. I'm already talking about it. It's just a matter. There it is. Perfect.
Mount Everest, tallest mountain known to man. The world's highest garbage dump and graveyard of the elite. Sir Edmund Hillary and his Sherpa Tenzing Norgay first climbed this monstrous mountain in 1953. Some claim when Sir Edmund reached the peak, he popped a squat right on the spot. Over the course of the last 104 years, 290 people have died trying to reach the peak just to pop a squat. 200 still remain on the mountain, alongside old green boots. He better be careful. They might start calling him brown boots. It's not just piles of bodies and garbage littering the mountainside. For as you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Even if it means popping a squat that could cost you your life. That's right, Mount Everest is also the world's tallest toilet. But not for long. A new year means new rules on the mountain. No longer will you be able to just crop and cover your ass dribbles like an animal in the wild. 2004 crap and carry laws are now in full effect on Mount Everest. And that's why you need to hire a shit Sherpa. That's right, a shit Sherpa. Modern times call for modern solutions. They may not be willing to carry your pile of shit corpse down the mountain, but for the right price, they will carry your crap. Are you interested in hiring a shit Sherpa? Call 1-800-MOUNTAIN-OF-SHIT. Line up your shit Sherpa for your hike to the peak of Mount Everest. Then and only then will you be able to bring back your brown trophy to prove that you popped the squat at the top of the world. Are you a Sherpa looking for work? Apply at the base of Mount Everest. We are currently hiring shit Sherpa. The pay is great, and it doesn't really smell because, it's frozen solid. So, apply today.
The pay is great, I tell you that much right now. It is real fucking good. Real fucking good. Makes me want to do it. Would you do it? Would you climb Mount Everest to bring down barrels of shit? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I would. I'll recycle that shit. Turn it into fecal fuel. Put it into the portal potty. Send it to the Brown Eye Nebula, where it can be refined and turned into fuel for the waiting shit ship and the armada that we will ride into battle. God, I'm fucking high. Not as high as Mount Everest, though. Not that fucking high. 4 turkey surprises. He's all worked up, waiting on that last call. For those of you that do not know, last week, Obama came and left a message for Turkey Surprise. Wants to be his running mate for 2028. Make America America again. Or some shit. I don't fucking know. Anyways. In some more recent news, some breaking news. Say goodbye to the pennies and say goodbye to your super orange Cheetos and Doritos. That's right, human filth, the bright orange. You know where it's going. You know exactly where it's going. President Trump has demanded that all Cheeto and Dorito dust be used on him. From now on, he will be orange and cheesy delicious. Just like Ramen Diamond Swami. No, I don't know why they're taking away the cheese. I guess it'll still taste cheesy, it just won't be so cheesy looking. Which is a shame, because we all know if it looks cheesy, it tastes cheesy. Because your brain can be easily tricked. In another rousing episode of Was It Florida? I'm going to ask you some questions. Give you a little scenario. And you will have to decide, was it Florida? Whether it be Florida man or Florida woman, in this case Florida man. A bar argument over eggs led to a shootout, or a shooting, that is. That's right, human filth. As 3 people at the bar were discussing chickens and how many eggs the chickens could lay, a farmer, from the looks of them, got into a heated battle with them over how many eggs a chicken could lay. To the point where he came back with a gun and shot at 3 people over eggs. I don't know. I think somebody needs to lay off the freaking eggs. What is going on, Steven? Stephen, I'm freaking high as hell. What's your new name on here now? Dating your mama? Oh, shit. That's fucking funny. Dating your mama. But my mama dead. That's why I'm dating her. I'm a necrophiliac. Be sure to stick around after the show. 8:30, we are premiering Mega Park Episode 2. The Broadcast and Halloween special. It's going to be a hell of an episode. One man was arrested in the shootout. No one was injured. But what I need to ask you is, was it Florida? Or was it not? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section. Humongous. It's always Ohio. You do have a point. Because it's Ohio. It's not Florida. It's not Florida. Florida, there's still a lot of shit going on in Florida. Don't get me wrong. 103 mile an hour pizza run. There's some other crazy shit going on down there. But no, that was Ohio. Shootout over eggs. Only in America. Well, probably not. This probably happens in other places too, to be honest. Because the world is a weird place. A very weird place. October update. As of October, yeah, definitely not a laughing situation. They'll probably end up all getting pardoned anyways. But as of October, there has been a record 56 right-wing fucking creepazoids busted for crimes against children in just October. In some other news from the right, this blows my mind. The extreme right-wingers are now claiming that Erica Kirk is trans. That's right, Charlie Kirk's widow is trans. Their new claim is completely baseless, as always, even I'll tell you that much, completely fucking baseless. And essentially, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's ridiculous. She's a former Miss, like, Arizona or something like that. And if anything, she's a recliner. She's a sofa. All right? We all know J.D. Vance loves pushing the cushion. You know that man loves himself a love seat. And you know damn well that he's been eyeballing her ever since Usha took her wedding ring off. It's going down. It is freaking going down. And God damn it, of course. Freaking. Where's my damn song? There it is. No, that's Love at the Buffet. Damn it, JD. Where the hell is your freaking song? Freaking Love It First Burnout. That's not the freaking one. We need JD's special freaking song. I swear, the memes of her as a couch, I can't stop laughing. Every goddamn time I fucking see it. This one goes out to you, Erica Kirk.
The day I sat down, that fateful day, I fell in love, and in love I will stay. I can't tell my wife, for fear she'd tell the whole town. And if I tell my friends, well, I'd never live it down. It's not my fault I fell in love. It's like she was sent down from up above. So comfortable, she's soft and nice. When it comes to her love, I'd pay any price. She puts the love in love seat, cause she lets me put my love into her. She puts the love in love seat. She shakes better than that stripe around her. She puts the love in love seat, cause she lets me put my love into her. She may just be a couch, to some just metal springs, wood and foam. But to me she is so much more than that inanimate object in my home. She brings me comfort, she's always there. Never talks back or says no. She may be a couch to you, but to me, it's a dirty little love seat hole. She puts the love in love seat, cause she lets me put my love into her. She puts the love in love seat. She shakes better than that strap around her fur. She puts the love in love seat, cause she lets me put my love into her. In the end, my wife may find out, and without a doubt, I will surely get screwed. But in the end, the
believe me, my friend, the divorce won't be so bad. At least we know who gets the couch. She puts the love in love scene, cause she lets me put my love into her. She puts the love in love scene. She shakes better than that scrap of rabbit fur. She puts the love in love scene, cause she lets me put my love into her. That's right, I fuck my couch, don't keep shaming. I love my love seat, I can't resist a sexy sofa. I bang my buckle I fuck my food. I love to fuck furniture. She puts the love in love seat, cause she lets me put my love into her. She puts the love in love seat. She shakes better than that scrap of rabbit fur. She puts the love in love seat, cause she lets me put my love into her.
Maybe we can lure Joker out of hiding.
I don't know how to rap. I keep it quiet. Why am I wasting my time?
I want the money to get the hoes. Gotta make a rap song that blows. Gonna top the charts with rap parts. I fart all the time and they say my raps blow. I just wanna bend over and give them a good show. When I fart on the mic, I know it's that dope shit. Gonna be a #2 hit. I want the money to get the hoes. Gotta make a rap song that blows. Gonna top the charts with rap parts. Rap parts. Rap parts. I fart all the time and they say my raps blow. I just wanna bend over and give them a good show. When I fart on the mic, I know it's that dope shit. Gonna be a #2 hit. I want the money to get the hoes. Gotta make a rap song that blows. Gonna top the charts with rap parts. Call me MC Brown Eye from now on. I am like a dog dropping hot raps on your lawn. Better get the pooper scooper ready for my next show, cause my ass is gassed up and ready to blow. The money to get the hoes. Gotta make a rap song that blows. Gonna top the charts with rap parts. Rap parts. Rap parts.
I still think Brian Apron should be MC Brown Eye. And be like Marky Mark and have his underwear hanging out. With a big shit stain in the bag.
To get the hoes, gotta make a rap song that blows. Gonna top the charts with rap parts. Rap parts. Rap parts. Rap parts.
Good old MC Brown Eye. Tearing it up. What else is in the news? She farted in my face. That is a good call. That is a good call. I think we got picking enough time there. What do we got? 1, 2, 3 things of news and then the other news. Yeah, we can probably pull that off. What he should have been doing is listening to that song while he was getting his freaking groove on with her. What the hell is it? With Hardy Gold. God damn it. Now I'm gonna have that goddamn freaking Love Seat song stuck in my freaking head. Thanks to myself, obviously, but
It was a night, just like any other night. We were between them sheets, getting down, going to town. She asked if she could sit down on my face. This cowgirl wants to ride the old mustache Bronco, 8 of ecstasy. She lowered down the those apple sore cheeks, right on my face, and away we go. Next thing I know, her back door opened and she began to bug. She done farted in my face, blasted her open her back door. She farted in my face, made my damn nose hairs curl down. I love this girl, never been this turned on before. Smelling the wind blowing out her back door. Please tell me what you had to eat. Now my surprise, and despite my watery eyes, I must admit I was really turned on. I had been with a lot of ladies before, and even more, but this was new territory. She's got this cowboy begging for more, and she has turned me into a fart slave for sure. If I could, I would save her farts in a jar. I like to get farted on. It's a strange turn on, but she done farted in my face, blasted her open her back door. She farted in my face, made my damn nose hairs curl down. I love this girl, never been this turned on before. After that fart, she stole my heart. I would day and night, any length and any storm, just for a chance to sniff her flapjack farts while they are still warm. Forever I will let her ride, as my nose does slide deep in her rectal range. She done farted in my face, blasted her open her back door. She farted in my face, made my damn nose hairs curl down. I love this girl, never been this turned on before. Smelling the wind blowing out her back door. Please tell me what you had to eat.
I don't remember what I was watching, but they were laughing about fart slaves. And it might have been Voice Critical a long time ago, and it made me want to write a song. So, there you go. What is going on, Roxy? Just in time for some Beantown news. Be sure to check out Roxy's YouTube. She's got some really cool freaking stuff she works on over there. She does a hell of a hooking job editing. So, putting together, I'm pretty sure she's putting together a little something for the holiday season for Feldmas. And I played the song earlier because E-Rock and Octavia were in here and helped get the word out about the big toy drive. Pretty damn cool. Just don't send them the kind of toys that you would send, you know who. You know, dirty grandma. Don't be sending those kinds of things. Keep that shit for yourself. Keep that shit to yourself. Speaking of cooking, there's going to be some serious cooking going on. Thanksgiving is coming up. Hopefully, the Humongous Drive-In double feature. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. You know, what I almost could do is just, instead of one giant live stream, do two back-to-back with the same animation, like no freaking, put like a couple of 5-minute interlude or something in it, and then just go right back into my ninja. I'll figure it out. Either way, I'm going to be playing both movies. I just don't know when. I don't know when. It might be like Friday freaking night or something. It's going to be like 4 fucking hours. It's going to be about as long as one of my average shows. So, but I'll just be there in the comments being a freaking dipshit. I tried to throw up the big fuck you, Lonnie, because this episode of the Humongous Shit Show, as always, is brought to you by Lonnie Amaduma Dama Raman Dola. Give him a big old fuck you. And while we're at it, let's give him the proper fuck you. Just cuz. Lonnie loves it. He actually came in here earlier just to make sure. Give him a big old fuck you. Fat bastard. It probably messes the light all up because it's pretty reflective. It's all the oil from Lonnie. He's a whale of a man. And that is why even the pictures that the moderator was kind enough to print out and cut out and staple together, it must have been a pain in the ass. They're all slippery and slick because of the whale oil. Fucking Christ. Goddamn freaking Lonnie. Don't worry, you're gonna get one. Yes, that is Lonnie, pork. That is a Lonnie Amaduma Rama Bridendola into the fucking flesh. Lonnie, we love you. Big freaking fat bastard. You gotta love him. He was losing his shit. I was sending him photos at home, and he was begging me to stop sending him pictures because he couldn't stop laughing, and his kids were making fun of him and laughing. And I'm gonna get even more pictures. I gotta get as many as I fucking can, so. Oh, Brian, don't be talking about venison. You're gonna make me hungry. You're fucking gonna make me hungry. Luckily, I will have a little bit of downtime from the end of the show until I gotta get back on the phone and watch Mega Park with you freaks. Be sure to stick around 8:30 Eastern time. So, like I say, right after I get done the show, we will be busting into the premiere. Yeah, the kids make fun of him big time. They all do. Even my parents say "fuck you, Lonnie." It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Boston police are investigating a skull encased in concrete. The skull, which could possibly be a human skull, they're awaiting analysis. It was dug up at the Black. What is that? The Black Fence Terminal. I think that's what it is. Whatever it is. Somewhere in Boston, they have found what could be a human skull. Could it be Jimmy Hoffa? Maybe they brought Jimmy Hoffa up. I'll keep you updated. You know, just in time for Christmas, we have a beautiful recall. The AI Bear Folo Toys, I believe the brand is, they have pulled it from the shelves. Now, I am going to give you a series of questions. As always, we're going to play a little game here. You're going to tell me, what in the fuck was this Chucky wannabe telling the kids? It's going to be an adventure. That's for sure. All right, human filth. Was the bear A, giving sex advice? Was it B, telling them all kinds of dangerous shit that they could do? Was it C, telling them, kill mommy! Kill mommy! D, ordered me a pizza. Now you can do combos. You can do like an A-B combo, an AC combo. Whole bunch of C's in the comments. Everybody's going with C with the Jason Voorhees. Kill for mommy. No combos, I'm surprised. Roxy's coming in with a C. Scrapulous is going with an A. Pork is coming in with the CA combo. Talking about railing grandma. I'm pretty sure they were giving some good tips on how to break that hip. Tell grandma to take out her teeth and get the Bengay out because she's gonna need it. Oh, my hip. I think that would probably qualify under the sex advice. So. Exactly. All right, human filth. Believe it or not, it is a combo. And it is, drum roll, you fucking freaks. It's an A-B combo. Yeah, it was giving sex advice and other dangerous acts. So, I'm not sure if kill mommy was amongst the dangerous acts, but for sure, pretty much everybody won, except for anybody that wants a pizza. It wasn't ordering pizzas. So anybody that guessed anything that was violent, dangerous, yeah, you all won. So, you didn't win anything, but you won. What I want to know is what were the actual dangerous acts that this thing was fucking telling them how to do? Was it like explosives, or was it like, you know, it was cooking fucking hot rocks or something? You know, what the hell's up? Couldn't get any details on that. Not yet. I will try to get to the bottom of it and figure out what in the hell kind of dangerous acts these children were being told to do. I wish I could get my hands on one of those things. Yeah, pork. I would imagine that's probably one too, because AI is notorious for being weird about that kind of stuff, like convincing people that they can't live without it. And they're in like, they're gonna make it real. I'm not even joking. It's straight up like Tron and a couple other those freaking movies like that with the Matrix and stuff, with the weird. It's so fucking strange. They're literally trying to blackmail executives and people that don't exist. They're testing them to see if they would do it. And a certain percentage of the AI goes full balls in and threatens to blackmail them and all kinds of shit, and tries to like replicate itself and self-freaking preserve. And I don't trust it. I'll keep trying to dumb it down with shitty country music. I'm trying to save the fucking world so we can, you know, keep doing the show, but there's only so much I can do. There's so many songs I can write. We need to get them out into the world. One of the #1 trending country songs is an AI pile of dog shit written by a robot. I write all the lyrics. I let the robots do their fucking thing. I don't take credit for making the actual music. I just write all that fucking garbage. So share the shit out of that country shit. Get people listening to it. Get them laughing. I am going to put out an entire album of just cryptid stuff, along with all the other fucking songs. But a couple people have requested just the Bigfoot stuff on one album. I think that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. That'd be like the ultimate Christmas gift, but I can't get it out before Christmas. There's no way in fucking hell. I'm not that fast. Not that fast. But, California is in the news. Some mysterious bubbles have been linked to Lonnie's leaking asshole. That's right, human filth. A whole bunch of bubbles have been bubbling up in the bay. And turns out it's just Lonnie. As soon as he goes away, the bubbles will follow. You know. Nice, the moderator putting the fucking hash to him. I should have put a little more in there for you. Some delicious stuff. Oh man, we need one of those bears so we can turn it into Sexecutioner. So we can give sex advice. Make it have a fucking French accent? Shit yeah. Trying to get Robert to go to sleep. Tell him if he doesn't go to sleep, the Macho Man's gonna come in there and elbow drop him into freaking the night realm. Sport, that's awesome. I like to make it sing songs. I'll play Bigfoot Farted in my living room a little later. I like to make it sing songs about incest, Bigfoot, bestiality, all kinds of shit. And that's my way of attempting to dumb it down. I think it's working. Have a good night, Queen Elizabeth. Lonnie. Some breaking news from Turd Ferguson coming in hot and fucking heavy. The Slender Man murderer, the young girl who claims Slender Man killed her friend or told her to kill her friend. She has cut off her ankle monitor at the freaking group home that she was at, and she's escaped. She is on the run. She's on the loose. God only knows what she's going to do. It's been 11 years since the Slender Man killings. Evidently, she didn't like being in what's left of freaking, I wouldn't quite call it jail. She does not have it as good as Ghislaine Maxwell, that's for fucking sure. What the hell is up with that? Why is a convicted pedophile child seller, why are they getting Uber Eats delivered to the detention center? Why are they being waited on hand and fucking foot? Makes no sense to me. Thank you to Turd Ferguson for sending in the Slender Man news. Slender Woman. I never really understood that. Anybody know what the deal is with Slender Man? Is it like Salad Fingers, his cousin or something? I don't understand this shit. I'm not up on the internet lore. Nike is in the news. Oh boy. Nike has hired a new campaign, a new face for a campaign. Evidently, they've hired a non-binary furry to be the face of the new campaign. Why don't they just hire an asshole alien and do what the world needs to be done, you know? Pay me to be the face of some shitty shoes. I mean, amazing shoes. I love their shoes. Whose shoes? Their shoes. Even though I don't wear shoes, I would wear those shoes. Bam! $1 million in sales. Just give me 3/4 of it. We're all good. We're all good. But now, I have the face of a chiseled Adonis, and yet I can't get into modeling. I was once a porn star, but I was a stunt cock. If you know what I mean. Anyways, Spain is in the news. An Ecuadorian gang leader and one of the most wanted criminals in all of Ecuador. He was a drug trafficker. He faked his death in 2021 only to be arrested in Spain when somebody was like, hey, that's the guy I used to get on with cocaine from. Esteban, what's up? Bam. Busted. Big shout out to the moderator sending in some hot news straight from your favorite, Kim Jong-un. Speaking of Kim Jong-un, you're going to see tonight on Mega Park Kim Jong-un and a few other dictators. Anyways, Kim Jong-un has outlawed suicide. Oh, Kim Jong-un, I outlawed suicide. You don't kill yourself. Sorry, it's very stereotypical. If you kill yourself, Kim Jong-un will kill your whole family. So, you know, if you hate your family, well, you know, I'm just saying don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it. Kim Jong-un is crazy. He is a little dictator. No, I'm not going to play his K-pop song. I know you want to hear it, Roxy. I'm not playing it. That's the most ridiculous song that I've ever written. Although it does deserve more airplay. So I should put it up over on Shit Shack Records. Get that pile of dog turd out into the world. In case you missed it, breaking news, you filthy bastards. Rick, our friend Beef Dick from Rick's Picks, Rick was on the Guar Pod. Hell of an interview, awesome conversation about toys and eventually the Guar toys. And awesome to see Rick doing what he loves to do. Get over there and support Rick. If you like toys, you like reviews, honest reviews, go check it out. Rick's fucking awesome. Friend of the freaking show. Genuine freaking great guy. He's like family to all of us here, you know, especially myself, you know. I know Rick. Billy Bohab, his little, his assistant, we'll say. Sometimes cameraman, sometimes behind the lens. Love Billy. He's a good shit. Billy's a character. And be sure to check out the Guar Pod. Kevin Von Esper. Love what the hell he's doing. I can't say enough how important it is what he's doing right now with all these interviews with all these people that are either members of Guar or affiliated with the band in some way, professionally, or, you know, bohabs that take it to the next level, or, you know, artists and all kinds of awesome stuff. He's documenting their stories in some really cool interviews, and he's getting interviews with people that don't usually do interviews, especially GWAR members. So, Kevin, keep up the fucking awesome work. I really want to talk to Corey Klein, see if Sharpie Maximus and Kevin can hook up and talk. It would be the ultimate, because Sharpie Maximus is so important to the GWAR community. Between the shirts and everything else, his art is just phenomenal. So check out that damn GWAR pod. I love it. It's one of those things where you learn so much, and the stories are so fucking cool. Neon Charlie's interview was fucking tight. That was a funny interview. That guy was fucking wild. I wish he was still on Facebook, because I wanted to talk to him. I wanted him to make me a neon for up here. Next time I go to Richmond, Virginia, I want to track him down and see what I can do. Billy is a character. I love Billy. He's a little bastard. He's short little bastard. I love him. He's something else. Him and Rick, they're awesome. Rick's whole family's great. They're good people. So support your fellow bohab and your fellow fungal freak. Whether it's just a like, share, because you never know, you know. Turd Ferguson has been watching this show for quite some time, years. And he was just searching on YouTube for something about mushrooms, fungus, and he popped up, found the fucking show, and been communicating, sending news and stuff ever since, and watching the show. It's fucking, you never know. You never know. So, get it out there. Get the freaking, get some people laughing. You know, you humans are an endless source of news. Yeah, Billy's a hell of a dude. He really is. He's a good shit. There's so many awesome people in the fucking GWAR community. There really is. Too many to name. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, an update from the moderator coming in hot and heavy. The Louisiana teacher who fed her students cum cupcakes from her husband has been sentenced to 41 years in prison. 41 years. Fucking wow. Fitting. Very fitting. Very fitting. She should have just ate him herself. You know? Just be a good woman. Don't be a filthy pig. I almost said filth pig. That's a whole different category. Anyways, that's just fucking wrong. That's just fucking wrong. I want to know what they're doing to the husband. He was in on it. He knew what the hell was going on. He knew exactly what was going on. So I'm gonna find out what the fuck else is happening. Gotta get out to the show, Scrappy. We gotta fucking... I wish they would do another fucking barbecue. I really do. And I would love to see you make more Gwart for sure, dude. That'd be fucking killer. Yeah, the old cum cakes. Fucking horrible. Just not right, you know. I mean, they were on the right, hardcore, but it's not right. Strange people. South Carolina is in the news. A man in South Carolina got evidently he snuck into his ex-girlfriend's apartment with a purpose. a little bit of gonna play a prank on his ex-girlfriend to lighten the mood. So, you know what? We'll play a little game here. Did he A, put his girlfriend's dirty panties on his face, covering his face completely, while buck-ass naked, holding a knife, come charging out of the shower, chasing her down? Did he B, come out of the shower with a raging boner from eating 46 Viagra, ready to rock and fucking roll? Did he C, step out of the shower fully clothed, covered in feces, demanding that she clean him like a baby? Or did he E, take a shower, eat all their food, and then get the fuck out of there before anybody came home? Let me know in the comment section, what do you think he did? Was he a stinky, dirty, poopy boy? Or was he a horned up murderer? Or even better, was he just there for a shower, a shit, and some food? I should have said took a shit too. He took a shit too. Took a shit too. Possibly. Maybe. Maybe I'm just leading you astray. Coming in with the E. An A-E-I-O-U. Eddie's coming in with the B. Letter B. Letter B. Or let her be. C sounds like a hotline. Hey, whatever floats your boat, you know. Like Odorous always said, it's all about freedom in my world, baby. Do whatever you want to do. As long as you're not doing it with the, you know. I know, they're all so special. How can you choose? Decisions, I need some I need that kind of fucking music here. Like a retired game show. Unfortunately, I don't have it. But what I do have is a piping hot answer. Tell you this much, there was no feces involved in the story. He ate the food and shot himself. See, now that would have been my first guess. To be completely honest, that would have been my first guess. Ex-boyfriend, drunk, comes in. What's going on? Oh, fucking right, what's in the fridge? Eating a bunch of stuff. Oh, God, I gotta take a shit. While he's in there dropping his drawers, he shits all over himself. Fuck, I gotta take a fucking shower before she gets home. Shower sobers him up. Oh, fuck! We broke up like 2 weeks ago. Doesn't even flush. Runs out of there dripping wet. Towel. Unfortunately, that is not what happened. That is a hypothetical shit situation. Was he covered in feces? No. As entertaining as that would have been if the toilet blew up on him or something, you know what I mean? Like, just exploded feces all over him. Like, somebody upper deckered him, but with like some C4. That was not what happened. If you guessed the old panty raider, possibly with a boner, I'm not quite sure, but not with 46 Viagra, then you, my friend, my fucking fellow fungal freak, you have struck the jackpot. That's exactly what he did. He took her old dirty panties, put them over his face, and then freaking big old butcher knife to lighten the mood. Yeah, here's a way to lighten the mood. Bring her some cum cakes and then tell her afterwards what they are. That ought to lighten the fucking mood. I'm just saying. That ought to do it. Ah, human filth, we're creeping up on 7:30 here in Antarctica. One more row of news and we are on to the animals fucking news. Sure, tune in around 8:30. There will be a couple of minute warm up for it to get the chat going, get the crowd in there for the premiere. I think it's like 3 minutes and then it goes into the new episode. So hopefully we'll see you freaks there. Hallmark special cum cakes for Christmas. Hell yeah, and then you got the Russell Stofers. They've been stofing them right up with a big fucking hot, juicy load. Chocolate covered cum drops. 60% of the time, works every time. Oh yeah, Roxy, I'm excited too. I'm excited to watch it and be like, God damn it, why didn't I do this? What I should have done is some special features with some more dialogue from some of the other characters, but there's always fucking, there'll be another episode coming next year at some point. I already have a whole bunch of ideas, but I had to get this out because I didn't want to put out something for Halloween that's relevant, in that time, like next year or late in December. I want to sneak something out for Christmas. But anyways, Japan, scientists have used MRI scans and AI to create fully accurate and very detailed sentences. For the first time ever, I bring you the first words that were read from the mind of a person transferred into an MRI, reinterpreted by AI, and brought to the shit show. Dun dun dun! That's what you went to. Fuck you, Lonnie! They read my mind! This episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by not only your local Ninja Union, which you are going to be able to get your hands on one of these Ninja Union patches with the big old sticker patch pack. It's gonna be a badass deal. I'm telling you right now. There's a whole bunch of awesome stuff in there. And Lonnie Amadoumadama, Raman Pride and Dola sneaking in the big old sponsorship. So this next story, Lonnie, this one's for you. In some late breaking news, a Kenyan court erupted as a rapist was forced to face his victim. His victim? A young female, and as she sat there, staring at him, staring at the judge, chewing on the straw in her mouth, you couldn't help but feel bad. Couldn't help but wonder, why isn't this in the animal news? Because it was a goat. That's right, human filth. Oh no, that's a sheep. You know what goats sound like. Oh, no, that's what they sound like when that guy's raping them. He was charged with bestiality, and as the ultimate punishment of embarrassment, they literally brought the goat that he raped into the courtroom and put it in the witness box. I'll put the video on my Discord if you want to go check it out. It is fucking hilarious. I have no idea. Like, whose idea it was to bring the goat into the trial, but that is fucking brilliant. That is brilliant. I applaud them. Justice for Betty. Betty the goat. Massachusetts is in the news, and because of that, we're gonna listen to a little something while we freaking get high together, because Mr. Moderator, I don't know if you know, but I know that Massachusetts went and upped the legal limit that you're allowed to possess, and they're in the process of working on smoking lounges where you can consume cannabis, due to the fact that in the last decade they have brought in $9 billion in weed revenue. Sorry, 8 billion. 8 billion. My bad. So let's get high with Bigfoot, motherfuckers.
I'm just a simple mountain man. I live in a cabin in the woods. I love to smoke good pot. That's how I met my new friend who grows a lot. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He grows big sticky buds by the pound. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He rolls the fattest joint around. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He grows the best weed in town. Some people say he isn't the real thing. He must be high. But evidence gives you break. Some people say I've been lying all along. Well, today I'm here to prove them wrong. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He rolls big sticky buds on the pound. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He rolls the fattest joints around. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He grows the best weed in town. With a bud in hand, I made my point and began rolling a joint. The buds were so sticky and tight. I called it Bigfoot Delight. They were in for a hell of a night. With a single puff, they knew it was that legendary stuff. Surely they won't doubt me no more. These were the buds spoken of the native folklore. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He grows big sticky buds by the pound. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He rolls the fattest joints around. I've been getting high with Bigfoot. He rolls the best weed in town.
What the fuck is that? Freaking Go-Fi. What the hell are they doing on there? Oh, shit. What the hell's going on in the chat? Hang on a second. Come on, bitch. What was that? Sweet. I didn't realize my YouTube was hooked up to the Ko-Fi. That's fucking cool. That's fucking sweet. Thank you, T-Rex. 665. I'll have to check my emails. I will be putting up more stuff on the Ko-Fi, getting the sticker bundles and all that fun stuff up there for tomorrow. That's cool. So I forgot that I had put my Ko-Fi linked to the YouTube. Speaking of that, I have the ability to load some stuff up on Ko-Fi that you can watch with the, if you're like, you know, if you donated, you have the ability to watch it. So if you happen to see, if you've donated, if you happen to see some new uploads, go check it out. I've been putting up some, you know, some pictures of drawings of like the stuff with Mega Park and that kind of stuff. I'm slowly catching up. But there will be some videos that will be linked up there that are going to be, before you see them here on YouTube, you'll be able to check them out there. So, just a little extra something for you freaks. Gonna give a humongous shout out and thank you to all the Ko-Fi freaks, anybody that helps support the show. It really goes a long way. It really does. Mega Park took me over 2 months to put together. I'd actually worked on some of it last year around this time, a little earlier. And I gave up on it because it was Halloween, and I'm like, I can't fucking. So back in September, I was like, oh shit, I need to dig out the files. And honestly, I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I waited. Because for some of the voices, I wouldn't have been able to get the quality of the cloned voices that I did. The original one, the voices are not that good. This one, you're going to be like, damn, that sounds a lot like these people for real. It's fucking way funnier. It's way funnier. So I stick around. Trust me, it's gonna be an adventure. But we gotta get hurrying up here because getting the weed, the doubling of the weed in Massachusetts. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. So congratulations to the massholes. Panama. Isn't that like a Van Halen song or something? 13 tons of cocaine have been seized. That's right, human filth. It was bound for the United States, coming in from the Pacific Ocean. And evidently, they got it in Panama. Yeah, that is a lot of blow. The words of freaking Billy, what's his name? Billy Zane, not Billy Zane, Jesus Christ. How was his name? The freaking guy from the OxyClean and all that stuff, all the infomercials. He died from doing blow, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he didn't die from doing cocaine. Maybe he was snorting OxyClean. It's not Billy Zane. But Corkin and Zane. It's in Beetlejuice, say it 3 times and it appears. Yeah, it's kind of like Captain Wales. Anytime I talk about whales, Captain Wales and Jill will come into the comments. I love it. Not every time, but damn near. Breaking news. Christy Nome, a.k.a. the Dog Slayer. Sorry, the Dog Slayer. She has been caught allegedly funneling $220 million to a consulting firm that she has business ties to. Evidently, she avoided the bidding process that is demanded by the government to have, equal opportunity for everybody to bid on a government contract. She circumvented that by claiming that there was a freaking, how did they word that? A national emergency at the border because it was an invasion from Mexico. Right. Evidently, the Dog Slayer has once again come through, send taxpayers' money to herself, allegedly. So, I'm sure we'll be seeing the Dog Slayer in a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to give away too much. Speaking of dogs, give the dog a bone, because it is time for the animal news. Jesus, we snuck up on that real quick. I'm freaking get into it in a second here. Gotta give a big thank you to all you fucking freaks. Seriously, cranking up the view hours. I appreciate the hell out of it. It's a goal that I had set to try to get to by the end of the year to reach the 3,000 hours that YouTube demands for some next tier stuff. Yeah, super chats. You don't have to donate, don't worry about it. With the merch, I could have merch store on the freaking page. Stuff like that. So that's my goal, and I'm less than 400 hours away from that. So if you could just like sleep with a playlist of my shows playing, I'm just saying. Maybe I'll send you some stickers. You know, send you an audio. I gotta give a humongous shout out to Joker, PSP, freaking Roxy, and all kinds of people freaking cranking in the view hours. Andy and Jim Burke getting high, watching humongous. Check out the Ghoul, the Bad, and the Fugly. It's a playlist where I review shitty movies, and they've been getting some really good views on the shorts of those cuts from those episodes. So you might like it, you might not. I will be doing more though, because I have a lot of bad movies. I have a lot of bad fucking movies, and I need to start reviewing them because it's about that damn time. Take care of them, Scrapulous. Take care of them.
Then I'll help you shake the heroin. I'll do anything I can to convince you not to buy heroin, buy crack with that money, so you can have my drug of choice too.
Give me your crack. Fucking crack, man. Uh-oh. He's transforming. Oh, fuck. Where did I put my damn animal news? I'm freaking high as hell. Totally wrong freaking place.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Oh, of course. Where did I hide it? Anyways, this episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by freaking
Marijuana affects the memory.
marijuana. That's right. You know you wanna smoke some marijuana. It's not a Cheech and Chong song. If it isn't, it should be. We're also brought
I'm
to you
Wilford
by
Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. You know, diabetes. And diabetes, you know, diabetes. Have a good day. Diabetes.
pretty fucking much.
What is happening?
No, ma'am. I'm finna tell my side of the story because she already told her side of the story. What happened was I drove all the way up here to get a Plan B.
I'm still in a state of shock right now.
And I like to come to this store because in my neighborhood, they always locking the Plan Bs up because people keep stealing them, like me.
What?
This store, I can steal as many Plan Bs as I want.
What?
And I'm only saying it on the camera because I didn't steal it.
What?
So when I go in here, I come and get a Plan B at least every other day.
Why? Tell me why.
I need one every other day. I don't want any more kids.
What?
I walk inside the store, right?
What?
Reach up there, try to grab it, and then the lady yelling in a wheelchair.
Acknowledge me.
She on the little aisle talking about don't grab it because the assistant is about to help her. Get up
What?
and get it yourself if you want it. I'm not finna not get the very last Plan B on the shelf just because you can't walk.
You have no soul, you son of a bitch.
Like, I'm not doing that.
What?
So I told her what I had to say. Like, you should have got up and got it, or you should have got a stick or something.
What?
Knocked it down. That's
What?
The reason I didn't go to jail is because the lady came, rolled over my toe, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm finna do her in. Like, I'm finna just do this. I did not know people in a wheelchair, upper body strength is so strong. That lady pulled me me down to her level and started doing my head in.
You son of a bitch, don't you hit her! Don't you hit her!
That is so embarrassing.
Don't do this! Please, don't do this! What?
That lady pulled me down to her level and started doing my head in. And no, I didn't steal before you said I didn't have a chance to.
What?
Yes, she got the last plan B.
What?
But I don't know. I didn't go to jail, so I don't know why the news is out here. But
What?
I didn't bully nobody in a wheelchair. She beat my ass.
What?
That's just how it is.
You crossed off to the title, you bastard!
Yes.
You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why! You really don't know what we're dealing with here, man. And I'm just kind of a little worried about locking up here.
It's all right.
Because we just might blow the whole planet up, you know. Everybody knows that Hulkamania is the strongest force in this universe.
I don't know about that. The fungal freakomania is pretty goddamn tough. Yeah, boy, you know what time that means. Look, that sound can only mean one thing. It's time for the animal news.
You made it this far. You're doing it this long without swinging from the noose. You're breaking chains. I want you back. It's time to let the animals loose. Get at the farm. You're sitting in your car. Don't be walking around with your legs. Now give them more. You come to the floor with a million headline news. It's time for the animal news. Oh yeah. It's time for the animal news.
After the animal nudes, you say?
Something like that.
Aren't animals always nude? Unless you dress them up. Calm down, Brian. Little crocodile. Going at it. Tanzania is in the news. A newly identified Tanzanian tree toad has leapfrogged the tadpole stage. They give birth to toadlets. Tiny little things. Fucking eat them up. Just anyways. Nature will find a way. I think Ian Malcolm has been out there fucking frogs again. Richmond has recently held the annual T-Rex Run. Andrew, Passover pimp, and Jew, I should say. Why did you not tell me that there is such a thing as the T-Rex Run? I may not be able to run too fast, but I could outrun a T-Rex. How fun would that be? Out there just smash. I fucking take the axe. You know, I can't reach the axe, but it's right over there. But I could just pull out old Painless. Get the Turkinator out, pull out old Painless. What are you doing, my guy? Shut up, Derby Surprise. Get old Painless out there and freaking mowing down freaking them goddamn T-Rexes like it was dinosaurs and Cadillacs or something out here. It'd be fun. It could work. But no, I can't do that. Because I'm stuck here. Regardless. Hollywood is in the news. A rowdy wiener dog has taken South California by storm as the skateboarding dog has taken to four wheels and four paws. So, believe it or not, the little wiener has got some skills. Nothing compared to the bulldog busting ass on the skateboard that we were talking about like a week ago. But still, pretty good for a wiener. Pretty damn good for a little wiener dog. Macho Madness, yeah. Thailand. A spider has been found in Thailand displaying both genetic traits. Half man, half woman. Sorry, half male, half female. In you're gonna have to read something that's, this is a lot easier to read. A lot easier. Gendromorphism. Evidently, that's what half male, half female means. And this type of spider, it's like a tarantula kind of a spider-looking thing. It is one of only a few of that species to ever display gendromorphism. And it was pretty goddamn cool, to be honest with you. Pretty goddamn cool. Oregon is in the news. It was on this day, believe it or not, even until last week, that we got together to celebrate. And we forgot to fucking blow up Lonnie. But this time last week, another whale, almost to the day that they had tried to blow up the whale, another one beached itself. And they had to euthanize it. I wouldn't know how many crates of dynamite they used to euthanize that whale. Did they just like fill its mouth full of dynamite just to keep RFK Jr. away? I mean, gotta blow this thing up before RFK Jr. finds out about it. They'll be down here with a fucking chainsaw. I don't know. I'm just saying. Lonnie, we salute you. Everybody give Lonnie the one-finger salute. Hail! Lonnie on the doing down around Brandola. Ohio. A grandmother was found dead in a deer enclosure. She was rehabilitating deer. I guess she would even let him in the house. But, you know, kind of makes me wonder. Anybody remember that song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer? Well, I guess in this case, Grandma got ran over by a random deer. Rest in peace, Grandma. She seemed like a sweet lady. She really did. That's a shame. Deer are crazy, so don't fuck with them. Pennsylvania. An 11-year-old boy was chased into a Family Dollar by what? What could it have been? Play a little quick game here before we get down to the last couple stories and end it off with a couple tunes before midnight. Was it A, hobo with a needle that had AIDS? Was it B, a pervert, aka you know who? Was it C, a fucking bear? I don't mean just a bear, I mean a fucking bear. Or was it D, a cock? Let me know in the comment section what you think. Stefan, it was you, wasn't it? It's coming in there hot. Definitely a tough one. It's something that doesn't happen all the time. I can tell you that much. It does not happen all the time. All right. Believe it or not, you filthy bastards. It was not a hobo with a needle threatening to give him AIDS. As much as I would love for that to be the answer, it's not the hobo with a needle, nor is it hobo with a shotgun, but I will recommend my review of Hobo with a Shotgun, The Ghoul, the Bad, and the Fugly. Check it out. It was not the Piggly Wiggly Wiggly Woo. No, it was not the police, not the Po-9 Jiggy, not the 5-0. It was not Stephen. He was not stepping in, pulling on Michael Jackson. Belongs to me. Unless it was Stephen in a bear costume. That's right, Human Filth, a black bear, or as they called it, Bruin, came charging at him. He ran into the dollar store. He took a left, the bear went straight, and then the freaking employee jumped up on the counter with the kid, and then the bear freaking did something, fucked off somewhere, and they ran out of the store, and the bear hung around for like 10 minutes jumping up onto the counter, checking shit out. Pretty fucking crazy. The kid was basically outside waiting for his parent who was in the store, and the bear was just like not having that shit. There's pictures and everything of it. It's fucking crazy. Christopher sent in a story. New Mexico police were led on a chase by a fellow officer of the swine. They were chasing down a 1-year-old pig, and upon catching the porker in question, they actually were able to get the pig to a sanctuary where it was adopted by someone who has another pig named Swine. What the hell is it? Swinona. That's a good one. So now the Private Piggy and Swinona are living a happy life, and they will not be bacon. Not sure exactly why or where the pig came from, but whatever works, you know. Every now and then you gotta have a sappy, freaking happy story here on the Animal News. South Korea is in the news. They have busted the infamous coffee crook. That's right, Human Filth. There has been a coffee crook on the loose, coming in, getting snacks. Polly want a cracker. Polly want to steal your fucking coffee. Evidently, the parrot, which was quite an adorable fucking morsel of a snack, I'm gonna tell you right now, you just freaking take them feathers off. Put that thing right out. But anyways, you don't need my recipe for parrot. It was illegal to own that kind of parrot without a permit, and it was in good health. Obviously, because it's been eating at the diner every fucking day. But it started stealing coffee, so they had to call the cops on it, and they busted his ass. No idea whether they found the owner yet. The bird has not ratted anybody out, so we'll find out, hopefully. Try to keep you updated on that one. The South Korean coffee stealing parrot is not on my list for 2025. Dog, cat, something like that, maybe. Parrot, no. Anyways, Human Filth, that is the end of the animal news, for fuck's sake. Not bad. Leave myself a little bit of time. If you want to hear a song, let me know in the comments section. We'll wrap it up with a couple of fucking tunes. Some thank yous to all you fucking freaks. So, get on the fucking ball. Get ready.
They were explaining to me, you can say Kamala, you can say Kamala. I said, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter what I say. I couldn't care less if I mispronounce it or not. Kamala Harris. By the way, there are numerous ways of saying her name. Kamala. 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 An enormous, really an enormous, gutless coward. They sacrifice every day for the furniture, the future. Kamala. 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 We are a nation that just recently heard that Saudi Arabia and Russia will an enormous, really an enormous Kamala. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know. I know words. I have the best words. Yosemites, Nambia. Thailand. I'm a very stable genius. Enormous. Kamala. Lion. Kamala Harris. I tested positively toward negative, right? It's one of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. There's a picture of her on Time Magazine today. She looks like the most beautiful actress ever to live. It was a drawing, and actually, she looked very much like a great first lady, Melania. She looked Melania. She didn't look like Camilla, that's right, but of course she's a beautiful woman, so we'll leave it at that, right? Melania. Kamala. Kamala.
Hello? Okay, just a second. It's for you.
Kamala.
Scrappy getting the grill warmed up. Fuck yeah, get some of that venison on the grill. Good shit. Hell yeah. We are creeping up on Thanksgiving. That can only mean one thing. It's gotta be time for a little meal. You get some side dishes. You get the classics. Where is it, you son of a bitch? Of course. You got a freaking. There it is. You got my favorite. You got the can of corn.
Then, when I let her up, thinking she's calmed down, she grabs a can of corn and she hit me right there. And I saw stars. It was a Thanksgiving like any other. There with the whole family and my husband's bitch mother. Things went south when I said, baby, this turkey is awfully dry. Could you please pass me the gravy? The next thing I knew, that old hag started to yell, threatening to knock out my one last good tooth. So I told her to go to hell. The next thing I knew, she came across the table and punched me like a man. So I tackled her, and that's when she done hit me with a can. A can of corn, a can of corn. She hit me in the head with a can of corn that I paid for. When I let her up thinking she'd calm down, she hit me. A can of corn, a can of corn. A can of corn that I paid for. She done hit me in the head with a can of corn, a can of corn, a can of corn that I paid for. When I let her up thinking she calmed down, she hit me. A can of corn, a can of corn, a can of corn that I paid for. She done hit me in the head with a cornfield can. Gonna beat her ass like a grown ass man. Thanksgiving Day. Corn on the floor, blood on my head. Charge her with assault and make it aggravate. Lock her up until all the holidays have been celebrated. A can of corn, a can of corn. She hit me in the head with a can of corn that I paid for. When I let her up thinking she'd calm down, she hit me. A can of corn, a can of corn. A can of corn that I paid for. She done hit me in the head with a can of corn, a can of corn, a can of corn that I paid for. When I let her up thinking she'd calm down, she hit me. A can of corn, a can of corn, a can of corn that I paid for. She done hit me in the head with a can of corn, a can of corn, a can of corn, a can of corn, a can of corn that I paid for. Threw the can right out the door. She done hit me in the head with a cornfield can. Gonna beat her ass like a grown ass man.
Got a hell of a voice on.
I paid for that damn can of corn. Now you're gonna pay for hitting me with it, Patricia. Nobody ruins Thanksgiving in my house. If I knew you wanted to brawl, I would have taken off my glasses. You know how much I love my one good tooth. And you know I am a goddamn redneck. I paid for that damn can of corn, Patricia. How dare you ruin Thanksgiving, you bitch? A can of corn, a can of corn. She hit me in the head with a can of corn that I paid for. When I let her
Hey, have a good evening, Eddie. Have a good turkey day, brother.
a can of corn, a can of corn.
I'll hit you up before
A
then.
can of corn that I paid for.
Have a good evening with your ma.
She done hit me in the head with a can of corn, a can
Watch out for those
of
cans of corn.
corn that I paid for. When I let her up thinking she'd calm down, she hit me. A can of corn, a can of corn, a can of corn that I paid for.
Then, when I let her up, thinking she's calmed down, she grabs a can of corn and she hit me right there. And I saw stars. And then I looked on the floor, there was corn everywhere. I didn't even know I was bleeding.
Yeah, Timmy said that you're a redneck. That's
Yes,
what he
I
said, because he
am.
said you jumped on her like a grown man.
She hit me.
Well, yeah, you have every right to defend yourself. That's what I'm saying. But he said you took care of yourself pretty well.
Yeah, until I got hit with a can of corn.
Is that did you buy that can of corn?
Yes. I bought the damn can she hit me with. She's going to jail. I want her to go to jail.
Yeah, she's gonna go to jail.
And for what?
For battery.
Too bad it can't be aggravated with a can of corn.
Well, yeah, I don't. It might end up being aggravated with a can of corn.
Did she clean all the corn up?
She actually threw the can of corn in the woods. Patricia, where's that can of corn that got thrown?
I don't want to go to jail.
Okay, so where'd you put the can of corn?
It's gone. It's out in the woods somewhere.
You threw it out in the woods?
Yep.
Where'd you throw it out in the woods at?
Out there somewhere. As far as I could.
You don't got like a Troy Aikman arm, do you?
I don't know.
I don't know. What I do know is that you should tune in after the show, which is wrapping up freaking in the next couple minutes here. You should stick around for 8:30, the next, what is that, 15 minutes from now. Mega Park episode 2 will be firing up. I look forward to seeing all of you freaks there. Thank you all so much for freaking tuning in, making this show what it is. It is the highlight of my week. I hope that I am able to at least bring you some form of stupid humor into your life and make the week not that shitty. Because return the fucking favor. Anyways, humongous thank you to all the new viewers, all the old fucking viewers, the fucking moderators, Mr. Moderator, Lobster Dick, Scrapulous, freaking Sam, Joker. I hope Joker's all right. He's probably freaking pretty tired of that damn show. Hell yeah, Scotty. I will freaking see all of you freaks there. Humongous thank you to all the new subscribers for getting us over 800 and all of you freaking that have been sticking around since the beginning. Appreciate the hell out of it. Some of you followed from over on Facebook over to here. And Really appreciate it. Keep sharing the stuff. Keep getting it out there. Humongous thank you to Roxy for kicking me in the ass and giving me some awesome ideas. And Joker, too. Been doing some brainstorming here and there with Joker, laughing with him and, freaking Scrapulous. And all you fucking freaks, Cankerous. We got to get together soon. Big shout out and thank you to the Buzzmaster. Fucking Gwell-O. It was an awesome show on Wednesday. Anyways, hail the fungal freaks. Hail the Bohabs. Hail Gwell-O. I will catch you freaks next time. Thank you for tuning in. Share this shit, like this shit, get it out there. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. If you did like it, hit the like, share it, get it out. I will freaking catch all you freaks next time. I will get on the email, see what's freaking cracking on Ko-Fi. If you want to help the shit show out, check out Ko-Fi. There will be the sticker packs available on there this coming week. Some awesome stuff. Until next time, I am your host with the most STDs. I still get a couple fat newbies for the premiere of Mega Park episode 2. I am Humongous Fungus of Humongous, honorary scumdog, the world's hugest asshole, and your host here in hell. I'll catch you next time, you freaks. I'll catch you in the comments during Mega Park. I will be there. I'm going to find that button because I got shit to do before that. So until next time, until 8:30, I'll catch you later. Stay safe. Stay stupid. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard. Unless you go into Browntown, you filthy fucking animals. And in that case, wash up when you're done. And the next time somebody wants a dick pic, send them a picture of Richard Nixon or me. Later, freaks. Where'd it go? There it is. Gotta push it. Push it! Push it real good. That didn't do it.